Awesome. Awesome sauceum. I'm like getting a whole bunch of new catchphrases recently. Big catchphrase fan. Wait, hold on. I need to. Ah, wait. Rustling. Sounds of rustling. Ugh. Rustling sounds. Rustling sounds. And bang. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty, tighty. See? Like, this is what I mean. What are these? What are these? Where are these coming from? Alright. Wait a minute. Am I unstable? Guys. Guys, I think I might be unstable. I forgot. I forget to. I forgot to. Oh. It doesn't even show the game. That's kind of fucked up. Oh, now it does. See, look at that. Oh, it's a new setup. Isn't it nice? It's kind of nice. There should be a caster in the corner. There should be another one. This is hinting at the fact that there's going to be a Turborado. Hold on, you're just going to stare into the abyss for a bit. Oh my. One moment, please. All right, sorry. Sorry. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. Uh, wait, am I unmuted? Okay, I am. Tell me the audio quality. Let me get this music on. I haven't streamed in forever, so we'll see how that is. Hey, what? Hey, where am I? Ah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, awesome. Let's get some nice little jazz in the background. Okay, we're gonna stop staring into the abyss just in a moment. I have to update to unstable. I was playing a team bracket, okay, and I'll just say I did beat one of our top eighters rather cleanly. So I'm not saying anything about how I should be winning this bracket, but you guys are lucky that this is my job. Dude, Yomi Hustle hates me. Okay. Please, please open. Please. Please, please, please. Hello. Hold on, wait. I have to see us for a second to see who followed. Because I heard the sound, but I have a stream delay. Thank you, Obsidian Midnight, for following. We do weekly streams. Well, weekly as weekly as they can be. I try to make them weekly. I try to. We'll see how this is. I do read chat even though I don't have a chat open. Actually, hold on, maybe I can open chat. Oh, this is an English only chat. Sorry. I can't read non-English. I'm a bum like that. So I don't know if you just said like a bunch of slurs. uh what cursor? It's a mod. Do I speak baby? Yeah, I do. I do speak baby. It's what I speak every single day. Wait, let's see. You guys want to be up here? Or should I hide you? Okay. Yeah, Turbo Rod should be here sometime. I always try to get him to respond, but after taking over Venezuela, not much you can do. We are going to watch. I wonder who we're gonna watch first. We're gonna get quite a few. Oh wait, dude, I forgot to update the stream title. Oh my god, new major, same DQs. All right, awesome. Yeah, so we're gonna have a few DQs, which is unfortunate, but our top 8 is looking like. Oh well, you guys get to see into the evil management side. I can reset bracket. We're gonna have Casualty versus Raccoon Pope, except for Raccoon Pope is DQing. Linax versus Ksop, except for Ksop is DQing. At least for the first round. I don't know how many rounds they are DQing for. I actually I don't know if Ksop is DQing. Who knows? It is unfortunate. And then we have Michael versus Aled. I should make sure that everyone is properly pinged. Turbo should be appearing. Turbo should be appearing. He told me he would yesterday. All right, let's hop into the only match that we have right now, which is going to be Kyostar versus Bitter on loser's side. Two not very commonly top 8ing individuals. If I can hold on. Okay. We're waiting for a Kyostar to appear. Dude. Guys, start bets with yourself on how many people just forget that the tournament was 2 days. Just take bets, has not forgotten. I can tell you right now that Kaz has not forgotten because hold on, let me open up a secret bracket. Oh, look, see, Kyostar hasn't forgotten. Kyostar would never forget. Kyostar has a perfect memory, like an elephant. We call him Kyo Elephant. I think he's going to. I should have knocked him down to losers, man. Say skibbity for a tier 1. Skibbity, 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 skibbity. There's no corner of my soul that I won't sell. Skibbity. All right, thank you. Thank you for the tier 1. Oh my, subscribe with Prime. Thank you. Thank you for Big Bezos's money. All earnings do not go to me. They don't go to me. They go to Starlight. It's very helpful. Oh my god. You're not the person we're looking for. Get out of here. He doesn't get to say anything. Oh, damn, that was good music timing. Okay. But yeah, no, you can see right now that Casualty, where is he? That's not the right the music. Casualty is where is he? Please Hunter carry. All right. So, and if you'll notice, right? So there's no, just as I am a shill, just as I would sell any corner of my soul, so would Casualty. So you have to understand. Yeah, Raccoon is also eating dinner. So, it's like GG. They'll figure that out. Oh my god. Okay. We have a Ksop Grim. Oh my god. Is that a hype train? What the hell? Hype train? I haven't seen that since 1984. What? Well, it's actually it's every day is 1984 in Starlight. All your money on Kyostar upset. I respect that. Okay, let's slow down here. What the hell is happening? All right. Oh, wait. Guys, you can't see the match. Okay. See, I'm catching myself now. I used to get fucked up. Oh, I heard the sound. Hold on. Thank you, Blizzatos, for following Starlight. We do. We do our weekly streams. Oh my god. Oh my god, so many people. Oh my god. Thank you, Brum from Hollow Knight. Oh my god. What the hell? Okay. So for context, K-Stop Grim has been on a losing streak like crazy recently. So this man he's traumatized. I'll say that he's traumatized in many ways. So I'm interested to see exactly how traumatized he is. Foreshadowing is a literary device, mind you. So he's a little traumatized, guys. What is up dive kick? FYI, that doesn't catch anything. Like, the idea is that you catch the remote bomb, right? You catch the fly remote bomb. You can just get hit for that. You can just get hit by the bomb. Like, it doesn't... I know this opening, okay? Okay, this man is traumatized. He's lost it. He's lost it. He's lost it. The safety, the most patient player, the one who backdashes out of advantage, is now pole dashing into Linax to read the hold hustle while Linax does not have armor. This is not nonsensical, okay? This is not a nonsensical option. Because, like I said, Linax does not have armor. This is strictly winning for Ninja. You still have your usual flip spin cycle. Oh, wow, look at that. Doesn't even beat that. Yeah, you still have your usual spin cycles to counter mash. Not even the best thing to do that. You have your conks, whatever, right? To clash. You have all this. You have your grabs. I need to remove some of this music. It's way too hype. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this game is already hype, but it's not that hype, okay? It's not Chris Christodoulou hype, all right? All right. But there's a lot. Actually, Spin Cycle has some merit as also to beat Shuriken here, and we just drop kick. We just rip the 11 frame guard break. We'll lock in at 5 minutes left. Dude, he locks in once his timer's gone, after he spends 10 minutes on one term for the mind games. That's Linaxian. All right. That's real chicken sexing. I'm not going to explain every joke that I make. So people who are not in the know, you're just going to have to pretend like you are. This is actually a very awkward position for K-Stop now after that jump. This that full hop is interesting because I do believe that Linax DI'd directly up instead of down, which, by the way, for context, the reason you DI down is so you get a punch kick, but now full hop up and you DI up on the punch, it results in a very awkward combo that is incredibly spacing dependent on whether you get to continue it for more than 1,000 damage or not, due to the duration changes. So what we're seeing is Linax telling K-Stop Grim that he's not going to upchuck. Because upchuck is the way that you're going to beat that full hop. Unstable? Yeah, it is unstable. TTG messed you up. Dude. Yeah. Mess us all up in the head. Mess us all up. That's the bracket that Casualty is forsaking us for. FYI. Okay. K-Sop does have this very nice shuriken here, but it gets beat by Drift. We're looking for a ballsy grapple right there. We do not think that Linax is pushing the advantage, or maybe we just don't think Linax... Maybe we just don't care, man. Dude, this guy's geeked. I think he's gone too far to one side of the spectrum. I'm not sure if we have any sense of risk reward anymore, but we'll see. This is probably an equal position. This flip sticky bomb is very strong because it beats everything, or it doesn't lose to anything except for your flip wheelie and flip boost, which individually look very strong. That flip boost looks insane. Yeah, again, we're seeing upchuck be increased in value. Rail ones press upchuck? Well, we'll see. Pull uppercut is, of course, no longer comboing because this is unstable. So this position is significantly less favored towards like double block, because normally you'd probably see something like a boost. Thank you, Paonu, for following. Normally you see something like a parry boost, goes for the punch, but we get hit right off the bat. Well, you know, it's not even that early into the game, but K-Sop is looking pretty tough here. We're gonna take a big combo if we don't burst right away, because if there's any person who's amazing at burst safety, it's Linax. He's gonna find some way to make this a burst safe 7K, but who needs burst safety if your opponent doesn't have a burst and we read it right away? And that's huge damage right off the bat, especially against Robot, and with the newly nerfed ninja damage. This is gonna be hard to come back from. Overall, I mean, like, we're already seeing 2.6k, 80%. We're in the corner. Interesting DI. I'm sure he's labbed that, but it doesn't look right. It doesn't look right. Yeah, I don't think that one's right. Don't think that one's right, Chief. But who knows? There's been stranger things. Not the show. But we're going to be sent into the flames here. A million chainsaws. Pulling them down into the flames, if we can get it. Don't know quite how. You want to not be grounded? Well, you don't have a choice this early on in DI. We're gonna pummeled. If you think they're gonna kick user, you DI like this. If you think they're gonna conk blast, you DI like this. And K-Sop thinks we're gonna kick user, and that is our last mistake. We get the chainsaw restand. 6 hits ground into, well, probably 3 hits grounded. 4 more hits before we have launch again. And oh yeah, there you go. You can get your short hop first to get a little closer to corner. And we're just sitting in the flames here. Still haven't used Loic. Not the best situation to be in. We're going to end up plus 14 or so, it looks like. Don't know what you get off that. Still a lot of damage. The answer, if you, oh my god, look at that, 5.5k, 56%. We're halfway through the combo, and we're halfway through K-Sop Grim's health bar. If there's ever been a time in which K-Sop has been grim, it's been this. Oh, we just keep DIing into the corner. taking another chainsaw. I'm not sure. Let's see. Is this launch it? Yeah, we skip launch it once again. 5 hits here. Get get the restand immediately. But we don't even go for it. We just take our one bomb. This used to be like death. This used to be the harbinger of death here with 800 minimum damage bomb, but now bomb both launches and has higher minimum damage, but we're still taking that command grab. Ugh. K-Sop did it all on purpose. Well, sure, man. Me personally, I would not have the balls, but you know, K-Sop's made of different thing, a different material, as you have to be after a point. We DI straight up. Oh, we don't quite get the restand because of soft DI. That's still plus 11. Not quite enough to get that Oki. I wonder if we go for a T-clap here. No, we go for the chainsaw. Look at this, 9K. Oh my, I accidentally paused my own stream, so now I can't see what I'm doing. Ah, here we go. Why not T-clap? T-clap can be DI'd up. And chainsaw, well, before there, I probably would have said T-clap, but oh, here you go. No, this does look like it's kind of dropping. I do think it was T-clap the turn before, but this is over half of K-Sop's health bar, and Linax's burst is back along with K-Sop's. After spending it on burst cancel, I had to remind myself, if you're wondering why I opened the timeline. We're gonna get +3. Or is it +2? I don't quite know. I think it might be +2 in the air. Or, if we're really sick with it, we go for the kill process 50-50 to decide the game. Imagine you have one more meter here. KP 50-50 to decide the game. It would be so... Oh, but we don't want to threaten the KP at all. Very interesting. Even though that could just be it. And this is the current state of this matchup here between Cowboy and... Or, sorry. Ninja and Robot. And we're, yeah, we're kind of seeing that. Just the swinginess of this matchup. That is its state. If Robot gets a hit on you, it is so hard to recover. And Ninja still has a lot of ways to stall out, but not as many as before. So it is very much about who gets that first interaction win. And Robot has that advantage of keeping you in the corner. Like they keep advantage, you know? They don't really have to worry about losing that advantage or having to win neutral again if they leave you in corner after that first combo. But K-Sop does guess right. And, well, I wouldn't say we're quite out of the woods. If you're really goated with it, you dash 100 to cross up the jump here. But I don't think we're doing that. Yeah, that would have ended very poorly. Would have been right underneath our Robot. K-Sop does have burst back. This is basically just a very, very difficult to recover situation. Loic is halfway recharged. We still have armor, 5 meter, but it's not like Ninja isn't lacking lacking resources here. You know, we have 4, almost 5 meter. When I was testing the matchup against Linax, mind you. Oh my god, my match against my match against someone in the other bracket, in the team bracket, has been check-ins open. Should I go play that instead of streaming, guys? Should I earn $20 for Starlight instead of earning $20 for Starlight and providing you guys entertainment? Thoughts? It's unstable too. It's like literally no practice. Anyways, when I was practicing the robot matchup, what I came to discover is that a lot of it feels very dependent on if you get boost and how much boost you get, which is a lot of boost. You need a lot of boost to contend with robot going into the air. So it becomes a lot about whose win button is better. And more importantly, even whose win button comes out more. And currently, Linux does not have his win button up, but he is in his win position. So it's like close enough. And Ksop does not have his win button up, and he's in a losing position. So we can therefore evaluate that it's not going great for Ksop Grim. What is this Linux guy on? I think it's very normal. We're zoning Ksop out of getting out of corner. And we're just kind of making their life difficult. That's the name of the game here. Though that much was probably a little questionable. We've given Ksop quite a bit of space here. Who knows, though? Ksop is going to need to take this advantage in stride with this lower Ksop summon here to stop the crash and get some free setup, but Linax does not care for fuel if he's going to just be playing the mix, and he just goes in. He doesn't want Ksop to get out of the corner. He doesn't want to play neutral. He doesn't want to give Ksop a chance. He wants to end it right now, right here. We still have burst. Who cares if you get hit? Just win. Just win, and if you don't win, then you win next time. You have such a huge health lead that you can take advantage of just about everything, and this is a very awkward position indeed. The T-clap is extremely tantalizing. I wonder if we can beat armor. If you're swagged the fuck out, maybe. No. If you're swagged out. If you're swagged out, you can beat it. It is 3 proration. Proration. But it is a combo nonetheless, and you could go for it. And you die to just about every other option under the sun. And we double block, and it's beautiful, and it's Yomi Hustle. Oh my, but the crash reaches that 4-frame hitbox. Ends up beating Punch. And I don't believe it's parryable. However, okay, I was going to say, we could go for the +3. The +3 meaty. Instead, we block low to end up +0. No pull because of, again, the pull changes. And grab is, again, beyond annoying. And we parry the key punch. Holy shit. Look, normally Ninja's the one getting their key punch parried, but no longer. And mind you, Linux was just talking to me earlier about some I don't get parried bullshit. And look at us now. That paration change to parries, the +1 paration to all parries is gonna, like, you can see that damage nerf. 85% +0 paration. Ooh, it's rough. You've never gotten your key punch parried on Ninja? That's surprising. I get my key punch parried on Ninja all the time, but that might be because I'm cheating. I ate some little watermelon. And we burst out of the combo. It is a low damage combo, but we don't want it. We don't want that smoke. Combos are, they're worth about 3,000 damage in Oki. In my opinion, that's about it. And that was definitely going to be more than 3,000 damage. It was probably a 4K. And honestly, Ninja thrives on Oki right now. Oh, that's a little embarrassing. We got our shockwave. We got our shockwave grapple, or our grapple shockwaved. Shockwave grappled. This is just an identity issue. Whatever. Yeah, no, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back, Snowy Island. Yeah, so this is what I mean. This is the shit I was pulling. Which is that you is that you just and you get the store, and then you block, or you just pull into the Loic and block. But either way, the idea is that you get high enough into the air where they can't pressure you for getting this huge store. It's the beast slash, not the beast by, the beast slash. The beast by is other, you know, that's another story. It was previously named the beast by, but I think we refer to the beast by as something else now. But yeah, look at this, 27 boost. Didn't die. The stream didn't die. No. My stream never dies. My stream never dies. No. My stream died. My stream died. My stream died. Okay, my stream is back. I was yelling into the abyss about how my stream never dies, but you know, I guess I'm just not a legend like that. Okay, don't worry. This is normal. Very interesting. Okay. I was saying, what is that Loic even going? What is this boost even gonna do with Loic out on the field? But I forgot that you cheat, and we double block, and now we're in equal RPS again. Well, okay, I would probably say it's slightly favored towards K-Sop because he has burst, and Linux doesn't have burst. Oh my! We do the flip back sway and almost get caught by T-Clap just a single frame off. Oh my, what the fuck is happening here? Can you tell him to pause? Well, okay, admittedly, oh. Jesus Christ. Parries left and right. Parries of the palm left and right. Oh, you can't pause this shit, man. This is a high tempo game. Hey, K-Sop is not dead. We still have burst. Watch this matchup today. How did robots even win without projectile immunity? Well, for one, they didn't, but I don't think that's because of projectile immunity. But you won't hear me. Like, you can see right here, remember, robot does more damage in stable, and we had an 8k. We had an 8k right away. Yeah, so that drops, but we do get a command grab, and that's a... Well, could you even call that dropping? That's a 3.6k, man. Look, that's real damage. Okay, that's more damage than Punch does most of the time. This is going to be burst safe +3, maybe. I'm gonna check my Discord to make sure that Turborotting didn't tell me he's dying. No, he just hasn't responded at all, so I assume he's dying. That fucker. Is this burstable? Yes, it is, and I would take it every day of the week. Yeah. Wait, sorry. Did I see Paration 3 Chainsaw? Hold on. Let me... What? I don't know. Something strange there. Is that new? Oh, it was from Burst. Right, Burst Inspiration 3. I see, thank you. Yeah, so this 9 boost... Okay, again, at this point, K-Sop doesn't care about Burst, and that is a dangerous shackle to remove from a man with nothing to lose. So, he's basically playing for a hit here. And that is going to be hard with Loic coming down. It is not easy to get a hit as Ninja at all. Trying to stuff Loics is it's not a winning battle. I'll say that much. Because the fact of the matter is unless you catch them really early on to the Loic, well, they can just hold block until it goes off, and now you're in disadvantage. K-Sop might also be wanting to get a bit of a better position before he goes for anything. You're going to be having to value your RPS pretty high, considering you have such low HP and such high timer. Like, we have 18,000 frames left. You guys think this match is going fast, but just wait until K-Sop gets to the health lead. It's going to take the whole game for that to happen, so I guess the stall happens naturally. We have 2 stallers on the field, guys. 2 of them. We have a K-Sop German, we have a Linax, and you can see here, Linax is very comfortable just hustling. Because, like, what are you supposed to do? Do you dash in? No, you can't dash in. You get killed by Loic. Well, he dashed in. Maybe I'm not a knower. We just go for it? I was talking to Linax about this earlier, is that I don't think this is real, because at any time, Linax can just decide to just read you and kill you. He doesn't even need to, sorry. See, he just moves the Loic in, and that's free meter, right? That's 1 free meter, nothing you can do about it. You need to act earlier, I suppose, like I said. Once the Loic comes down, it's... After you get past a little while, yeah. You're not really getting much. But we are entirely mid-screen here. We have a lot of time to work with to stall this Loic out and get a nice substitution. If there's one thing Ninja isn't lacking in this matchup, it's ways to get away from Loic in mid-screen. We have a million counters, 1,000,001. Then again, we have 8 meter. That is a lot to get through. I'll just say that much. That is a lot of resource to get through as K-Sop. Even ignoring the fact that Loic is almost always a net positive trade. It's, yeah. Oh my, and we air dash into Loic right as Linax is getting hit frame. Oh my god. I was gonna say frame 1, but the T-clap coming in for +3. This music? No, this music is, this music is Scribe of Magics from Inscription. Oh, the previous one? I don't know. I don't listen to the music. The music just goes through me. It follows through me. But yeah, you can see right there, like, it's just not real to block the Loic. I'm sorry, it just isn't. You're threatening it is important, but there's a simple fact that you're just not going to be going for it because, well, they can always defend it, and you're always going to end up in disadvantage unless you're very, very high up in the air and you're very comfortable getting down. Oh, we have to block this, otherwise we get bursted. Yeah. A lesser player wouldn't. A lesser player would get bursted there. That's another parry, though. But we are going to be... man, taking that parry actually feels pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, I was going to say maybe we go for the drop kick here because, to be honest, getting drive forward on and then you have grabs and evils to be seen with that Loic behind you. Calling the drive forward out is very reasonable. But it does waste our last free cancel. Oh, but car form is killing Linax here a little bit. Results in this free sub out. Get a pull sub. Oh, we don't go for the pull, though. Don't want the pull. Okay. A little less sadness. Don't know why Linax decided not to chase there. I felt like it was pretty obvious. I guess we're hedging. Hedging between the summon and no summon. And we're just back. We're back to our neutral. That Loic is just about gone. It's gonna take quite a bit to recharge. And well, we have 6 meter. That's plenty of meter to do a double store and get like 20 boost. How do you unsub? Dude, it wasn't that bad, okay? I'm just trying to be hip. God forbid a man make a joke. Ah. Thank you. I need that reconfirmation. Yeah, we could have gotten our hustle hit there. Our hustle hill. So we decide to not. But K-Sop does not go for it. We've already called out a hustle once. Don't need to do it again. This is some interesting Snackerkin play right here, as Linax ends up... Oh my, look at that bomb, though. Yeah, we end up in this quite complicated situation for a timer. We chuck spin when we could have gotten hit for it. We needed to kick there, but we don't get punished, thank the lords. And now Linax can jump in here, but are we looking for it? No, we go for that short hop. No magnetize, but we still have that KP threat. I mean, you probably don't want to be spending KP here. It's good for a grab, but like, yeah. Do we have a safe escape as K-Sop? Let us learn. Yes, but we end up with no grapple to the ground. Yeah, we don't want that shit. Oh my. No FC Sawblade. Is this a full dash moment? That's quite a bit of meter, and it's not bad considering we have boost, and we should have some safety to be seen with other things. That hop straight up is not very good for Linax either. Yeah, he has to do that because of the... Because, oh my, okay. Heck. Because of the kunai. If you didn't know, if you hit cancel a skull shaker, a flip skull shaker, all your moves are flipped, meaning you get a flipped dash, and a flipped super dash for that matter. A very good stalling tool. Since fall is 11 frames, we did have a drop kick to send over to Linax if we thought he was going to stay, but we did not. We thought he was going to come over, and come over he did. Bounds checking out. Spend another meter. I mean, not that it's that much meter, but more importantly, we are out of fuel, and we have no way to call out this full dash. Absolutely none. Oh, but K-Sop doesn't go for it. Can we call out this crash? No. No. Maybe. Doesn't feel like it. But Linax is still out of fuel, and we have 52 sadness. Loic is almost back up. Let's just say it's halfway is more than you think. We do get the parry on the shockwave if we want it. I think that's the only... No, we don't want it. What? Oh, K-Sop is dashing away from Linax, forcing him... The further away you are from your opponent, if you're moving away from your opponent, you gain sadness. That means that if your opponent moves away from you, you also gain sadness faster. So It's really funny, but if your opponent has sadness, it is sometimes better to backdash because they have to move forward into you and they gain sadness at a faster rate. Oh my, we send that jump kick reading the drive forward. Linax not that desperate yet, still going into the air despite like zero fuel. Zero fuel in a dream, and we block and we're left like one of those ducks in like the duck shooting game, you know? That's what Linax is right now. Just completely helpless. Well, I guess not that helpless. Oh my god, we 4-frame shuriken the boot, but it's still a parry because of robot. It's still a parry. But 4-framing one move on timer, that's mega aura. That is high aura. High level aura. Still, no fuel. K-Sop is keeping the pressure on. And we have wasted, not wasted, sorry, that suggests that we didn't need to. We have spent 5 or even 6 meter just trying to get the fuck away. And right now our Loic can get called out. And we're out of fuel once again. Loic can be coming down now, but at the cost of staying in the air just a little bit longer. And we value it enough. We're drifting, yeah, we're not getting sadness and fast enough for K-Sop to care about forcing Linax to come down. We're just taking advantage of this being. But Linax does not care about the sadness either. We just tank that shit, dude. We tank it. Who needs block when you have a Loic? That's basically block, but like 10 times better. But can we manage to justify it? A meaty is our downfall. That is more damage than a robot combo, easily on a good starter. And K-Sop does not care. He is going in. We cannot take a meaty here. You have to play the mix. And it is likely that we see some type of swing, but we go for the jump instead. 3-way mix there. And we have this sticky bomb, a little bit of fuel left, no air options from K-Sop, and I think... Is he gonna get a hit? Is he gonna get it? It is so close. Oh my god. I don't think he's gonna get hit. Wait, hold on. There's still one chance. If we can find a way to hit that boot. Ah, but can we? Oh my god, and we armor it. And we armor it. And we cannot hit the boot. And Linax with sadness. Oh, but we push block. It's not over. It is nowhere near over. Do we have this grab? That is a 2,000 damage grab. Do we care? Do we even care? I don't think we do. I don't think we go for that. I think we... Oh, we parry the burst. Oh my god. K-Sop Grim is on some bullshit. How the turns table... We started the game off with a burst read. We might end the game with a burst read. That's a sad... We're at the very end of sadness, mind you. Very, very end of sadness. But that is still a sadness starter. Paration 1, though. Paration 1 and 85% damage. This is not going to be an incredibly high damage combo like a robot gets, but it is going to be it's going to be a combo. It's going to be a fucking combo, dude. And mind you, we're minding a lot of things, but there's a little problem for Linax up at the top, and that's the fact that we have the most meter difference, nearly, that you could ever have in a game of Yomi Hustle. That is nearly a full 10-meter difference. Yeah, spend that instant cancel, dude. Who cares? you you could store you could super dash store 8 times and still be left with enough meter for another like 2 stores just because of the fact that you're moving forward. Like, holy. This is not easy. And we go for the sweep. Linux, no lazy DI to be seen. I wonder if Ksop uses the burst here. Or is he going to save it? Because I would, that's an interesting idea, by the way. When you don't have a lot of, yeah, I don't think it's worth it. But if you don't have any health and it's basically a one-hit game anyways, if that burst is dealing a lot of damage. Where did the new LK PNG come from? It's a courtesy of a certain Discordo. This is what I'm gonna be rocking for the major when I cast for it. It's quite nice, isn't it? It's shiny. I'm shiny. Dude, I'm shiny. I'm so cool. I'm so cool. Turborada has one too, which you would have seen if he was here. He is glowing, just like me in real life. I'm saying that I'm attractive. You know what else is attractive? This fucking combo. Holy. I mean, I know it doesn't look like a lot of damage. But... oh, we don't get the restand? No. Okay, we do. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh. That's beautiful. What am I on about? I'm on to some truth, I think. But another unfortunate truth is that you can't go for that chuck jump because if you guess your DI wrong, it drops. So I think we just go for sweep here. I don't think there's any more damage to be had. I'm sorry, what? Nah, this some new age shit. Nah, this some new age shit, man. We're in this. We're combo grabbing in 2026 when combo grabs do not work. It's so beautiful. But I mean, they actually do kind of work. I mean, it dubiously so. And we go for it. Linax saying, I do not care about your stupid ass combo grab that deals like 3k. But Ksop does. Ksop is an appreciator of this 3k, and you know what? I am too, because any damage is damage. Any damage is damage. This motherfucker swapped with Royce mid-tourney. Okay, look, I'm like #1 Royce hater, but let's not suggest something. Let's not suggest that Royce is somehow incredibly bad and washed or something. Okay? On live, at least. Maybe in private. Oh my, we go for the DI out read when it's actually the DI in read that you should be going for. But we just get a little bit of extra damage. This is why Ksop, I mean, this is why Ksop is good. Beyond just having great neutral fundamentals, great calculation, being really cool. He also has insane routing, and everything in this game really is about how valuable your buttons are. And if your buttons are inherently more valuable than your opponent's because your routing is just that good, well, let's just say something crazy happens. And we go for that nunchuck. That is a ballsy nunchuck. Linax has got to be feeling that combo grab. This is more than the 3k he was signing up for. This is a 4k. That's too much damage. 4k combo grabs? Hey, whoa. What's happening? I thought we got rid of those. We greed even more. That dropped on straight DI out, but we greed. I wonder if that was a whip wave setup. But in just... Well, I guess I was gonna say in just a few frames, but I think this has been about 1,000 frames. Uh, but we have turned the game around. Anything can happen. From 8K within 300 frames, we're turning it around. And mind you, this is K-Sop's advantage after this. Sorry, is this gonna be a 5K? No way. We air dash and then we go for the dive kick, right? No, that doesn't work. It's too high DI modifier, right? This guy is eking out way more damage than I would ever... I hope we're aware that this is only happening because of a miracle of DI read. Yeah, I'm very impressed. This is not the K-Sop Grim that I know. Yeah, we go for that dive kick, which is so immune to DI modifiers when it's on launch, and we get our sticky bomb. We're pretty much, I mean, we're 2 grabs away from health lead, and we have ways to get grabs. It's because I'm a coward, dude. Can I call child abuse? The issue with DI reads that I personally have with DI reads is that you're risking a... Well, okay, first we have to evaluate Oki before I make my point. And I'm saying DI reads that drop, like K-Sop did. First we have to evaluate Oki, and Sticky Bomb Oki, at very least, is getting you a +3 if you're good at the game. If you're not good at the game, well, it's gonna get you less than +3, but it's gonna get you +3, and +3 is almost confirmed grab. So that's about 1,100 damage. But then you also have to consider the fact that you have 2 guard breaks, 3 different ways to catch mash, all of which catch roll, and a variety of other ways to get advantage. And you realize that you're probably getting like half a combo. Okay? On average, that is insane. Is that the Kyo Star substitution into disadvantage? Wait, I forgot. But we have armor. But it doesn't matter. Armor does not matter here. You can parry 4 and call it a day. But we didn't. We timered Linax under pressure. He makes a mistake. This is not a safe block. Oh my god. So this is what I mean, right? That was about 1,100 damage and burst, which I earlier valued at quite a high amount. So it's very good, right? Meanwhile, DI reads that drop often happen late in combo. So not only are your attacks dealing less damage, but they're also just like there's way more ways for them to drop. There's way more DIs to read. So you are playing with a very confirmed advantage, basically confirmed damage for, like, you know, a 40% scaled kick. You know, it's questionable, but we saw sometimes it works out, and that extra 1,000 damage, almost extra 1,000 damage. It comes in clutch, and oh my god, we block. Linax is terrified. I mean, who wouldn't be? Look at this setup, dude. You can't crash because of the shuriken. You get +3. You can't roll. You have to spend a meter, and then here comes the combo grab. Here comes the combo grab, dude. What is this man on? But we get flippies. K-Stop under time pressure also makes a mistake. Does he burst? Does he burst? It's a 50-50. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Does it reach? It does, and that is game, I think. Oh my god. Holy shit. And we end the game with 9 meter. 9 and 0 meter. I would really like to see the finish of this, but Yomi Hustle actually, I didn't mean to click that. Really hates letting me watch full replays. So we're just gonna take a quick look at this. Oh my god, 9K. Ugh. And then the parry. Read after read after read. Tribulations in our way. K-Stop slowly trucking back. All the way up the mountain, all the way up the hill. An insurmountable metallic force. Parries the burst. Gets a combo grab. Crazy setup we've been labbing. Another 4K. Another. And then 1 RPS to end it all. It just goes to show you that start of game advantage isn't something to score at. An 8K is still an 8K. It was a 9K, sorry. Quite the game. And now we're going to see Casualty versus Linax, though we should look at exactly what's going on in the rest of bracket. Hold on. That was a high-level game. That was a sick-ass game, dude. Imagine these players... What? How long is it from now? 3 weeks from now? With 3 weeks of training. Ooh, spicy. All right. Bracket. Oh my god. I swear to god. These boop boop boops. All right. Let's see. We have a double DQ between Casualty and Raccoon Pope. Raccoon Pope had to go eat dinner if you were not here at the start of the stream. And Casualty was busy playing $10 USD. That's basically a house in Brazil. And we have Aled versus Michael. Aled wins. Not particularly surprising, but is surprising to see Aled here. Also, good job on for Michael for getting top 8 twice in a row. Bitter versus Kyo. Kyo wins against Bitter. Not a fraud. Proving himself not a fraud. And congrats to Bitter for getting their first top 8, I believe. And then we're going to see either Aled versus K-Stop or Casualty versus Linax, and I do believe I'm going to be following Casualty versus Linax. All right. Let's get into it. What is our round start here? I've never seen this before. We armor crash. And it is... Wait. Is that real? Ready in 21, ready in 20, and you're -1? That's real, yeah? I mean, they get like a short hop, I get. No, because they're... What the fuck? Weird ass step Oki, but we are still in step Oki. Linax getting advantage from the start. I don't feel like that was... Maybe that was the right play. Oh, yeah, I mean, I guess we're We're immediately ruling out grab from the equation here by doing that. But we are, in turn, also maybe being -1 in the air against robot, and that is what happens. Or perhaps are we -3 because we parried high? Yeah, that's the issue with that, with doing the one frame short hop against robot step Oki, is that you still have to deal with all the other buttons, and most of them, they're highs. So, you know, you do die. Look at this shit, dude. A flip conk. The backwards hitbox of flip conk comes out before anything. Oh my god! We get advantage to manage. Who needs shit when we just parry that? Same guy who was saying he doesn't get parried, by the way. Same guy who said he doesn't get parried. I just want to say that. I just want to put that on the record. Look, I'm not slandering anyone, but I am saying that we might be a bit fictitious with that. We might be a bit crazy because we are getting parried left and right. Flip spin cycle, dude. What a call out. Insane. I feel like you could have done shit with the bomb, like as a weird ass flame wave, right? You get bomb instead. Ooh, that's quite the that's unfortunate range with bolt of magma. Sour spot. Oh, okay. Is bolt of magma a sour spot or a sweet spot? And for that matter, how do you differentiate the two? Is it just like, I feel like this is another OSC ZSC bullshit thing. The taste. What does it taste like? This is sour or sweet. Which is which, though? I mean, oh wait, did I just ask which is which? We're gonna let that one slide, okay? Uh, anyways, we have our burst safe icicle. Cannot DI that one down. Yeah, that would be bad DI. And I mean, look at this parry damage. Ugh, it's kind of rough. Oh, we go for, speaking of parry, we go for the burst parry. I don't think Linax is bursting these combos too much. Like, I feel like he's holding that, especially if they're bad, like, or risky bursts. I shouldn't say bad bursts. Especially if they're risky bursts, he's just not. I think we can probably expect him to not be going for those if they are higher paration. Mutant Swipe has a sour spot? What? Dude, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Uh, wait, who's who? Oh, that would be. Ah, I see. Yeah, my bad. I'm just not a knower like that. Anyways, this is a strong conjure weapon, but that's also why it kind of sucks, because, like, they just, like, speak of the devil, they just avoid it, and in fact, not only do they avoid it, they kill you for it. And this situation has turned around rather significantly, because like I was saying earlier, if there is a one robot player who is going to make sure that you do not burst, it is Linax. Like, he's not going to let you burst. What if everyone was washed? Maybe maybe in stable. I feel like people are already washed in stable. I'll say that much. After playing the TTT bracket, teams bracket. Yeah. it feels like they might be a little washed. But no wash here, keeping it burst safe, and we're drawing this orb out for so long. The triple T Bright, that's what it is. That's what it's called. I didn't choose this. I wouldn't ever choose that name. Okay? I hope we're clear. That was not my decision. I do not condone the usage of self-referential memes. I just, you know, am affiliated with them. No, I don't. I don't. I don't even know what it is. You ever get on-screen Twitch chat? Okay, so there is a way for me to, like, reorganize the UI, but I'm not sure exactly. I might start putting it in the center, to be honest. Like, I might hold on. Like, where is it? Like, I might... Dude, am I goofy? Dude, I'm goofy. Yeah, no, I'm goofy. Imagine if it was a different look. No, I'm goofy. Yeah, no, I'm goofy. That doesn't look good. Yeah, sorry. You know, look, I think stream chat, the reason that I had this set up is because I was planning to, whoa. Sorry, I looked away for a moment and we're bursting. Okay, we're bursting +2. Sorry, +2. +2. +2 Oki, no burst. We're in the corner against Robot. It might be Chops. What do you mean you can't jump it? It hits in one frame. Ninja ass. I mean, yeah, you can take the KP, you know, if you really want to. But anyways, yeah, the reason that I have this setup is because I was planning to not really read chat too much, because I was thinking that Turborado would be here. But Turbораdo's not here. Short hop is frame 1? Yeah, but you're in the air. For one, you're in the air. For two, okay, I don't... Maybe it's not just stable that they're washed. This is what this is what this is what 5 grand final DQs does to a man. And additionally, I think Casualty is extremely used to being able to just stomp players. He has been the dominant force for so long. The Spire slayed him. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It certainly did. It certainly did. This this region does not look the same. This region be looking funny. But he's been so dominant that it is quite shocking to see him make a mistake like that. Not that it's impossible. I mean, we all have those days. It's just, yeah. It is definitely shocking. This guy's out of his prime. It's over. And Linux is warmer than ever. So, guys, what's the chance you think we're gonna see some robot slander and unstable chat later? What's the chance? You'll have to tell me, because I'm not opening up main cord. Main quarters come to me. I don't come to you. Okay, let's keep that very clear. This is the power dynamic. We get a chainsaw restand. How plus are we? Plus 11? Yeah, and then we just get we get our command grab or whatever. But we DI in. I don't like DIing in. I don't think that's good. I think you take more damage for no reason. These ads, ugh, I might have to fix the ads. Robot is fine. Hmm. Well, look, my job as a streamer isn't to share my opinion, but Pete's job is to share his opinion and make it very loud. So yeah, I I don't know what to do about that one. Don't worry, I'm gonna ban him for being rude in chat. This is the only way we keep our community clean. Now, the ad isn't even adding normal. It's just my pure power. I'm getting ad revenue. He's giving me money. Bezos, that is, Twitch, is giving me money, but you guys don't have to watch the ads. And there's another way to do that. And it is by using your Prime subscription. Was that smooth? Was that smooth? I think that was smooth. You're always right? Yeah, sure, buddy. This is oh my god, is that a bomb restand? We're still going. 350 min damage, though. This would have been 800. Is that? Oh, that drops. Yeah, you can't do that. I don't know what you do here. Do you just... Yeah, okay, there you go. We find the command grab. Back into corner. Burst is back, but casualty is at 0 meter because of that orb. I probably should have been saying something about that. But yeah, that orb was chilling in there. Wait. Yeah, okay, that drops. Wait, does it? Wait, does that drop? Yeah, it drops. Does it? Dude, does it drop? Can you greed for more damage? No, okay. Either way, we're probably this is actually nasty because we burst Linux into the wall and out of the corner, which results in us being smushed between the corner again. Well, okay, wait, actually I forgot that you get those 4 frames for this meaty. Can we make it real with T-Clap in the business, though? Oh, we FC. We free cancel. For those just tuning in, FC stands for free cancel. We just hold, right? Guys, don't we just hold this shit? Guys, don't we just hold that shit? Oh, no. Maybe. Probably Flame Wave. Who knows? I'm not checking options at all. We do Flame Wave. Linax push blocks. Flies out. We still have the fly here. But that is going to be an annoying ass gust to deal with. Especially considering how low we are on fuel. That's half fuel. You're out of fuel by the time you get over that flame wave. And you have no room to get back down with a geyser and a wizard stopping you. So it'd be quite an interesting maneuver here if you fly forward chainsaw. That's all I'm saying. It's a move of times. Especially considering Casualty does not have burst. But did that even call that out? I don't know, but we definitely we're definitely calling it out. Something out. And Linux wants none of it. None of it. We do not want to spend our fuel. That's very reasonable. We saw it last game exactly what happens when the robot ends with no fuel, and it is not pretty. We get armor. No, it doesn't work. Dude, it's wizard character. Uh, what are my thoughts on bomb, drive on frame kill, jump start? Don't know what that accomplishes. We vile clutch our flip step. I say that because I literally have never seen it before. I do not know what it accomplishes. So, yeah. But we have this vile clutch forcing the jump. And, I can't really call it out. Well, you do end up in the air. That's enough of a call out. There's no call out necessary, really. Linux is up significant time. Oh, I don't like that. Well, maybe we're a little tired because we do not want this game to go on for much longer. No matter who wins, we are going in. No burst, balls to the walls. Air versus air against robot. Is this advantage? Who even knows? Actually, it might be. Never would I think that it would be, but yeah, it might be advantage. Somehow in some world it is advantage. Let's see, does Casualty guess right? No, and neither does neither does Linux because they don't guess at all. It makes you aerial hits the bomb once and use an attack so you get a meter in a second one. Maybe. That would be I don't know. I did get hit with some nasty fucking Oki against the Linux. He bombed my face and then flip spin cycled to then get a frame one magnetized bomb OSC the next turn while also having that safe spin cycle. Nasty shit. Nasty shit. Do not know how actually good it is, but it was some nasty shit. Speaking of not knowing how good things are, I don't know how good this position is for anyone because everyone's struggling somehow and thriving in another way. That is, we're down gravity, down meter, but we have 2 droplets and a pretty nice boulder. And our opponent has both Loic and armor and enough for Loic, but no fuel. So it's quite the conundrum here. Both players are lacking some pretty key resources, though I would say Casualty seems to be making the most out of it. Send you the replay? Sure. I'll, if I remember. I do not know how long this bracket is going to be. It could be an hour and a half more. It could be 2 hours more. It could be 4 hours more. I don't know. I have zero idea. So, you will have to remind me after bracket is done. Because I will not remind myself. I'm using my phone as a mic stand right now, so the table doesn't vibrate on it. It won't be 4 more hours? Probably not. Once again, we're seeing, this is, if you all are confused why fuel's such a big deal, this is why. Like, we're just, our movement is so limited, and we're able to be caught once we're in the air. Robot's already a pretty, not slow character. A lot of people say slow. I don't think that describes Robot well. Robot is a very linear character on the ground. They do not have a lot of fine movement. That's where the air is extremely helpful for them. But without fuel, there's none of that. Loser's bracket is basically caught up. Oh, wow. Oh, Aled DQ'd. I thought I saw him, though. What happened? What happened with Aled? Uh, oh, I see. Okay. Quick upread. Tragic, but happens. Tragic, but happens. Uh, what's happening? We're dying. And by we, I mean Linux. Linux is dying very hard here. This is still a level 1 redirect, so I don't think it's very worth it. But, like, I mean, the existence, well, I mean, it doesn't even go. You get a geyser off it. Who knows? Linux certainly doesn't want to take that chance. Probably not seeing a big deal with it. Casualty says, get over here, you fucker. I am going to press Conjure Weapon, and you are going to get hit by it. He does not press Conjure Weapon. He presses Geyser. And Linux does not get hit by it. Where's that rock? You can still redirect it from all the way over here. Dude, is this an insane setup? Is this what they mean by seeing the future? Either way, we get a very minimum meter orb out. Not that that matters as much, because, you know, orb drains very fast in unstable. But we still go for it immediately, and we orb tether on that one frame. No Ayasa orb tether is kind of feeky. Like, it's kind of crazy. I'm not too sure about it. I mean, I see it. I see the vision, and I kind of respect the vision, but also, it's a little crazy. Loic is coming down. This is like, this is Magic versus, I don't even know what the U.S. military, because whoever, it's quantity versus quality, really. Oh, my brain is dying. Sorry. I was going to say something really clever there. What I was going to say is that Casualty is trying to throw out as much bullshit as possible to stop this singular Loic from coming down and ruining everything. And, oh, we no FC it. And it's a push block. And we barely, oh, we do get hit. And we had a free cancel too. We just didn't see that push block, which is so tragic. I was saying earlier to Kugelblitz, while I was in the team bracket, sometimes I'm greedy with free cancels, but also it's better safe than sorry. Actually, I don't remember who I said that to, but I said it to someone. Might have said it to the other teammate that I had. This combo isn't dealing massive damage, but it's dealing psychological damage. I'd be pissed. And 2, it's dealing meter damage, resource damage. Your orb is draining so fast. By the time you even get the chance to burst, your orb is gone. And that's going into a strictly losing neutral. Luckily, your opponent is running out of fuel. No longer. And doesn't have Loic. So that's like the saving grace. It's doing massive damage. It wasn't doing massive damage at the time. So robot combos always do massive damage if they corner carry, by the way. That's just kind of how that works. To be fair, I think people's DI against robot is absolutely atrocious. And I don't think I've seen good DI against robot, like, ever. So There's also that to it, but yes, it does deal quite a bit of damage. And Casualty doesn't seem to be caring too much about whether he gets rushed down or not, because the situations are very reverse to what you'd be expecting them. Notably because Casualty doesn't have to worry about KP as much, and we're trying to get a meter while we can. Which is fair. We need that meter fast, and we need that meter good. Linax is just playing to stall for Loic once again. This is like... yeah, this is just two people with nuclear bombs throwing nuclear bombs at each other, but they keep having to hire scientists because they're really bad at logistics. Except for they're good at logistics in this case. It's just that the logistics are impossible. This is not a good analogy. I'm sorry. I should have ran with that harder. Anyways, what we have ended up in is the situation we have ended up in as Casualty is directly under Robot, moving towards corner without burst, which is usually not great, not ideal, not the best. Might be like, well, surely you can cross them up. No, not really. You can't really cross them up. Yeah, they can kill you pretty hard here. Well, that'd be kind of crazy work, actually. Casualty decides to dash back, and we have this hover here. Anything to call anything out at all? No, not really. You could have Conjure Weapon. I think Conjure Weapon was the safer play, but we kind of got timered, and there was also likely things to kill it. We also just, reasonably don't want to take the boot damage. So we end up blocking. But, oh, Linax doesn't take advantage of it. He does not want the smoke. This fucker does not want the smoke. Unless that was to call out roll, which I swear I checked and didn't work. But, I've been blind before. It is a periodic thing, though. Casualty is very likely to move away here. In my Mind Palace, maybe. But not this man's. No, no, no. They thirst for blood. Thirst. Thirst. And they also are very afraid of it. They have a fear of blood. So it's quite the conundrum because they're thirsting for blood, but they're terrified. Then again, maybe RPS is fake because we do not need it. We just block, and that dart is beautifully protecting us from any threats by Linax. Still not enough meter or fuel to really threaten Casualty here, despite the fact that he is running low on gravity and also had no fall or cover. In fact, we are out of fuel. Linax is displaying a special belligerence with fuel, a special type of negligence, I should actually say, with fuel. Being not too careful with where he uses it. But maybe that's the meta. Maybe that's what he found. These players have been, well, at least Linax has been playing quite a bit recently. So I'm sure there's things that he's been realizing. This is an interesting situation here because you normally would want to be super jumping this, like, just threatening that it's so nice, but you have no gravity. So that super dash feels super good. It's all super, but we can still die and we get 4-framed, but You know? We got no gravity from it. We got no gravity. Oh my. Linax Abares, as I believe the kids call it. And it doesn't hit, but we do end up in an FC 50-50. This is Unk time, man. We're on some Unk shit. Does he key punch? He does not key punch. I am shocked. Trash talking Kaz? No. No, I would never. I would never. Dude, this guy sucks. Sorry. This is the craziest, strongest conk of all time because there is no actual real way to avoid it. Which, yeah, that makes it very nice to parry. I don't even know if grab was avoidable there with anything other than dodge. So. But Casualty isn't the only one thirsting for violence. We have a line act coming in hot. And Casualty says, yeah, buddy. Check this. I ain't taking that shit. And we'd use the new Hopsicle for block mix. End up in the air. Can we beat the jump? Yes, we can. Is this a beatable mana strike? Yes, it is. Is this a good flame wave? Oh, yes, it is. And yep, that's exactly what we go for. This is the man that I know, the man, the myth, the legend. There's the one way this guy plays, and it's real. It's real and true. We do have Orb here as well, but we do not fucking care. Who needs Orb when you can just go beat them the fuck up? Like, fair enough, man. Well, yeah. Orb now. Is this an FC dart angle? Chat, let me know. I don't think so. Oh, I think it is. Yeah, I think it is an FC dart angle. Ah, no, that looks like a parry to me. No, we go for this. This thing. Push block. Icicles on top of Linax. Can we escape? I'm not checking. No, we cannot escape. And we go for that super dash mix once again. Okay, here's the thing about this is something I never understood about super dash is that you have the 2-frame hold to beat dodge roll, right? That's it. And yet, wait, maybe I misunderstood. You have the 2-frame hold to still not actually beat grab, yeah, because you don't have a 4-framer and you're a chud, but you do get a grab yourself. You do get a grab yourself. Thank you, Magicide, for following. Magicide. Magicide. That's what we're witnessing right now. We're witnessing a Magicide. We tome slap. Orb remains out. That is burst gone. I think Wizard is probably the second least affected by the paration changes. The damage changes. Just from what I've seen, I might be wrong. So, it's definitely not fun to watch a fully orbed up wizard. 3 meter. His name is Casualty. Coming at you with pure viciousness. That is not a fun sight, because you know that you're not just taking 3k in Sticky Bomb if you get hit. You're taking 6k and a grab OSC. I meant the damage changes as in prorated DI, not the parry one, not the parry. I mean the paration changes. The parry is something else. Yes, the parry paration is something else. This game does rule. I agree very, very much. We see that Icicle Are we still tethered to orb? When does orb untether? Does it just stay tethered? Like, yeah, I guess it just stays tethered. Certainly interesting. Dude, look at Hopsicle. That's hilarious. Hopsicle's great with the new tether. Orb fire coming down, using Loic to protect ourselves here. Wizard has always, in my opinion, struggled the most with Loic. No race bracket does. Yeah, that's true. Our Lord and Savior. We have Dart. Is Dart real? Dart? Dart is not real. Dart is not real. This Dart is real. And we end up, are we going to push block? Whoa, wait. What the? Wait, guys, is this an unpunishable block? That's crazy. And by unpunishable, I mean you take like a billion damage, but, you know. Get a parry. Orb still remains out, and there's the fire damage. Can we threaten propel forward? No, we cannot. We just gotta hold that. They don't want it. My bad. They just want to jump. They want to get out of there. They still have the health lead. They're not losing the health lead. They don't want to lose that health lead. We get the 4-frame. Is this parryable? Yes, it is parryable. I don't know if you can stop it from being so. No, it does not look like it, but that is like your fuel. That is your fuel for doing that. Or a bit of it, at the very least. And we are still dealing with not an orb that hasn't been scaled too far into oblivion with meter drain, which is still a very concerning orb. An exceptionally concerning orb. It looks like Casualty has adjusted to the missile form change rather well. We're kind of using it to just zone them into corner, put them in this really annoying position. But also, I was going to say, also, we ourselves are in somewhat of an annoying position. And we got our Mana Strike parried, except for it didn't get parried. Don't know how that works. Sorry, guys, I forgot to unrig bracket. We can catch that crash while also, yeah, we get that 2-frame hold here. This is a nice button. Oh, but we push block. And is that orb gone? Yes, it is. We get one more dart. No, we don't even get one more dart. Oh, okay, orb still has predators. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, did he fly block? I see. They didn't move at all, so you see. Can we throw them into the dart? Are we like sick like that? No, we're not. And for that matter, oh, I was gonna say for that matter, I don't think we even have like near a chance to. But Linax really couldn't beat that grab other than with tech. Grab tech, that is. But now that we haven't won that RPS, this is looking a little bleak. Linax is not necessarily up in resources, but well, Casualty certainly is down in resources. No meter to be heard of. He's just rocking base normals wizard. Don't know if I like it, but it's doing something. I wonder if this is the secret tech. No? Okay. We don't go for it. Oh, jump straight up. We're underneath the robot. That is the last position you want to be in. Maybe the second last. But we do have a safe fall jump out. Linax does not want the smoke. He is not calling that shit out. But maybe he needed the smoke because we're still down burst. And on top of all of that, we once again have no fuel. This is a very awkward position, considering that, well, being on the ground like this as Wizard means that you get to dash a lot, and you get a lot of meter for that, which is not what you want to be giving the Wizard. We super dash, actually, that's less meter, but that's okay. And is it less meter? It's less meter, right? I'm not insane. We also want our gravity back, to be fair. And Linax Magnetize is, oh my god, Magnetize is disrespecting the Geyser right into disrespecting that Zephyr. What a Zephyr! I almost thought that was gonna combo. Do we spend the whiff cancel for a a Mana Strike meaty? No, that's reasonable. But we do dash in. Ooh, almost good, like almost beautiful spacing. This is still. I was gonna say it's still good spacing, but maybe it's not. This key punch is OP as fuck. Are we gonna get our key punch parried again? No. No, we are not. We are not gonna get our key punch parried. We are going to get our command grab called out, which was an attempt to stop the key punch parry. Because it was such a strong key punch. And that is a huge starter. No proration. And is that a confirmed double hit? Yes, it is. Confirmed CS double hit. Here we come. Oh, no, it's not. Well, you know. We Mana Strike, or Magma Strike, Mana Strike, Magma Strike instead. And that is... Yeah, I mean, that's our CS. That is absolutely our CS. Our CSGO, even. No, we don't want it. We want our conjure weapon. We want our corner, we want our conjure weapon. Give me my damage, declares casualty. Give me a man after midnight. And we grab orb out. Is this for burst safety? No, okay. It was not for burst safety. What it was for is for the burst parry. We were going for that burst parry. And we wanted some assurance. This is +0. I don't think orb locks in time. Orb locks right on this frame right here. I wonder if the swords reach. We will not find out. Linax does not want the smoke, but I'm having a sneaking suspicion that casualty does, and we might see a T-clap coming in here. No, we don't see a T-clap. And we don't see a super jump, because that's not what we wanted to read. We wanted to read the full hop. And we wanted violence, and we got violence, and this is a very winning position here. Oh my god, okay. We just swing that shit raw. No free cancels left, but who needs them? Who needs them? I wonder if we get gusted here. This is quite a complicated position. We don't even get gusted, we just get the orb locked on us, but it does not combo. It does not combo. We've got to thank the gods for that one, because, well, there's a chance he saw it and decided to take it, but still. Not a fun position to be in. Oh my god, who needs meter? Who needs free cancels? You just need to win. 701 frames left, and we are panicking, and I don't think we need to. You know what? Maybe this isn't panic, because goddamn, these are precise. This is not a fun position to be in as Linax. You are taking some massive chip, and you do not want to spend that push block. That push block is your one and only hope from the horrors. Can we get health lead back before our orb runs out? That is the question today. Do we have a way to call that out? Yes, it is called Magic Dart. And we just mash the Conjure weapon. K-Sop versus Kyo? We'll find out later. This is, I must admit, there's some crazy shit happening right now. That ping is so... oh, God. Oh, and he holds! The casualty hold! Do we have an escape? We do, but it doesn't hit. What? Oh. Because of the... we have to spend that meter. Oh, dash. Okay, there's just a dash back. Sorry. Dude, if I was casualty there, I would have literally just lost the game on the spot. But Casualty is not me. Casualty is a much better player. And he knows what he needs to do. No free cancels. No meter. An orb, tether, and a fucking dream. Can he hit the flip step? No! Dream no more. Dream no more. Okay, but we're still going in. The short hop back. Linax is probably trying to fly out here, but can he escape? Can he escape in time? Is he able to? One hit is enough to ruin Casualty's life. One call out. A single. This is not a safe position. You still have to guess here. Hover Tome. Or do you have to guess? I think you have a safe full hop back, right? Yeah, you have a safe full hop back. Oh no, it's not quite safe. Clash the Tome Slap with the ping. And we're kind of having to block here, but there's a command grab coming at us. What are we gonna do? We don't die from this. Dash back. I think that got hit by command grab. Wait. No, orb is expired, but there's still just a little bit of the pull left. Help us just a tiny bit. I don't know if we think we can't get another orb in time. Or if we are genuinely just that terrified of having a no FC neutral, which both are fair, I suppose, in their own individual ways. But we definitely have time. The only thing we don't have is resources as Casualty. And you know, Linax ain't doing that great in that department either. One thing I've noticed as of late is that the game is... it definitely feels a lot more dependent on who has their good tool out and who has more meter. But that also might just be me, like, noticing that for once in my life. Independent of unstable. We do not fucking care about callouts. Linax has had so many chances to just end the game. But he refuses. He does not want to call these dangerous approaches out. He just doesn't want to. And I can't particularly blame him. He has no burst. It would be the end of the game if he gets it. 550 frames out of time? No. 550 frames is plenty of time. That is time to build an orb naturally. Like I think that is probably time to build an orb naturally. The issue maybe is that it's not time to use the orb naturally. This has still been a close-ass game here. Wizard doesn't, Wizard does struggle probably the most out of the characters to just force an interaction straight. They don't really get that privilege. You gotta be winning, you know? You gotta win. If you're gonna win as Wizard, you can't be pulling last-minute shit. You can, but, like, it's not gonna go very well for you on average. Compared to characters like Cowboy and ninja, and mutant, who all have different ways to just get into an interaction rather fast. Wizard has super jump, which is it's a good button, but I wouldn't call it the best button. It's definitely not of the same quality as TP. Oh my god, but who needs super jump? We still have our pubber tech. Pubber tech for the win. We don't quite get killed on roll here. Can we call out the roll? No, yeah? Yes, we can. But it's direction mix. And we just go for that. Grab no longer reaches. Can we just parry 9? It looks like we might be able to just parry 9. Line axe! Did he not see the combustion? Did he not think it would happen? Who knows? But at the last minute, Casualty hits the guard break on Wizard, which is an insane thing already. This could be burst safe kill. This could be burst safe kill. Here comes the spark bomb. Can we DI? Can we DI to make this drop? Or make it last, not take damage for long enough to get burst back. And by not take damage, I mean take small increments of damage. What is the answer to that question? We will see. I do not know routing for this character. It looks like there might be a solid chance. Oh, we go for that. Go for that tome slap. Or that. What is it? Kick. And now we only have tome slap to pick up. We have plenty of time to kill here. At very least, gain our health lead. Yeah, I think that's game. Wait. Is this... Okay, yeah, no, that's game, dude. Hold on. 70... What? Okay. Okay. Well, no, surely this is kill, right? Surely this is kill, right? This might not be kill. This might not be kill. Oh, okay, it was kill. It was kill. Holy shit. Linax almost, after a very, very long time, won that winners finals. But Casualty, with pure hatred, pure Sith-like violence, chased him down. Look at this. And just won. And Linax thinking that there's no way that he gets hit with enough damage and 1,000 frames. There's simply no way. He does not dare to call out those approaches. And he loses. Oh, damn. Out of everyone in top 8, the only one not on Fraud Watch is the streamer. Dude, I'm on crazy Fraud Watch. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Yes, there is Kyostar. K-Sop versus Kyostar. Oh no. Oh no. No, my Kyo goat. K-Sop playing a very... Oh no, we got guard broken. The variable timing guard break. And it's pillar routing with some of the worst DI known to man. How many times have we DI'd up kick? I do not know, but we take a 7K, and it is tragic. This is genuinely a Greek level tragedy. Type of shit you read. In the Odyssey, man, like this is brutal. And we Skull Shaker the air dash down. Dude, yeah, your route. It was beautiful. Dude. K-Sop is fucking back. Yeah, no, this guy is back. He refuses to be killed by Knight 4099 green mode. Yeah, Casualty did win that. I don't know if you're in the stream or not, but yeah, he won that. Yeah. He won. I got pinged. Dude. Dude. Hold on. I got an image to share you guys. I have an image. I have an image. Okay. uh a wonderful show and tell here. No! No, you lost? Dude, I shouldn't have streamed. That's $20 from Starlight. Into Casualty's pocket? Dude. No. Not even Kaz? Man. What are we even doing? Okay, but look at this. I will arrive soon. Turborata. This is Turborata. 4:59 p.m. Okay? Let's be this is very recent. Okay, this was 4 minutes ago. And now for my ping, me okay. No. Leave. Okay. When I asked him, Turborata, when I asked him, "Are you going to be available for stream?" It was 2:50 p.m. It was 2 hours ago. Dude, I can't trust this guy to stream Valhalla. Yeah, I notice what I said in the announcement, right? Turbo should be appearing. He should be appearing, right? There is a reason I use this language. Okay. All right. It's okay. The little Linex ball LK. Dude, wait, no, that would be hype. That would be hype. Hold on. Maybe you gotta do that shit. Okay. What are we seeing? We are seeing Linex versus K-Sop round 2 Electric Boogaloo. Can K-Sop redeem himself? You prefer LK commentary anyway? I'm blushing. Is K-Sop bagging this? We're not supposed to have like biases, right? And you can notice that I switch in between like Like, oh, we Linax and we Ksop Grim, right? I want Ksop Grim to win. Sorry, just don't tell anyone. Just don't let anyone know. Okay, just don't let anyone know. First time anyone has ever complimented me, dude. Okay, that's fucked up. That's more fucked up than anything else. Uh, okay, yeah, we're back. I. It's more fucked up than any insult I've gotten. Like, what the hell? It seems that Kasov has been on a rotation of experimenting with round starts. Last time he started with a full hop. Did he start with full? No, he started with grapple down. Yeah, but he was starting with full hop back last tournament. And me personally, I don't like it. Like, for this reason exactly. I think it is. Eh, it's pretty questionable. Like you get, yeah. I like the full hop back more. I think you have a lot of. Wait, I might be really washed because I'm pretty sure that jump is safe, and I just completely fucking forgot about it. This is the guy who's yabbing about some. I've labbed this matchup round start for 200 years. Like, man, it's a little embarrassing. It's okay. You guys can shit talk me as long as you give me money. If you guys give me money, then you can shit talk me. If you don't give me money, then I might ban you. Yeah, see, exactly. Because you shit talked me, you get an ad break. This is how it works. I am gonna need to figure out how to do scheduled ad breaks because and how to like remind myself to remind everyone else because yeah, I need to know when to spare my energy. Well, then again, I would wait for people who are not subscribed. But it's kind of hard to pause other people's games. So I apologize for that. You wouldn't shit talk me? I appreciate that. But you probably should. You'll get used to it. Don't worry. You'll get around to it eventually. Everyone does. Even people who hype me up, they eventually come around. You have ad breaks disabled for Starlight? I don't know. I don't know how that works, but okay. Anyways, the game. The game. This is a very yeah, I'm remembering these positions once more. No substitution. The grapple's a little further out. I wonder where that grapple. I wonder where the sub stops being relevant. I wonder if that was safe. I'm wondering a lot of things. Much of it is this round start actually good? Because I need to know because I don't want to lab. Uh, right now it's looking like it's less consistent and not mixable. So might be worse than just full up background start. What if we dude, I feel like Ksop is on this shit. No, because it's bad. I mean, okay, its existence justifies this, which is also bad. So like, therefore maybe it's good. Therefore maybe it is good. Who even knows? I don't know. I never took a math class. I never learned game theory, whatever the fuck that is. Can we somehow like not die? I know I haven't been on my option checking grind here. I'm sorry. Uh, oh yeah, dude. Wait, hold on. Wait. What? You guys ready for this shit on in Valhalla? You guys ready for this shit? You guys ready? This is this is what we're gonna be using. This is what we're gonna be using, man. Oh yeah. That's how I imagine him. That's how I imagine him in real life. Linux versus KSOP again. Indeed, this is now. If we quickly check bracket for those who are not knowers, we have Casualty waiting in grand finals. First time in maybe 17 years that he hasn't waited for 3 hours. And we have Linux versus KSOP Grim. All I just to lose. You know what though? You know what? It was a good experience. Okay. I beat Casualty. You know when I beat Casualty, I beat Casualty's ass, man. Dude, I beat that guy's ass. Dude, I beat that guy's ass. So it's okay. Got one shot by a Scorchworm. You can think of Linux as a Scorchworm, and you can think of KSOP Grim as yourself. Ride that high until next inORBIT. You're saying that as if I'm gonna be gone next to inORBIT. You're not going to have me. I'm not going to be here. I am going to be in Ecuador. In two, I don't play tournaments. Okay. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to settle for another. Yeah, I won't be here for 72. I thought I would be, but I'm not. Ecuador isn't that optimal to go to, and why am I going to Ecuador? Dude, that's not your business. Are you guys trying to pry into my private life? That's pretty parasocial of you. What the fuck? What? 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 What is this shit? What? 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 What is this? How do you even beat this? What the hell? Dude, what? What is this turn? Genuinely, I am asking in full sincerity, what is this turn? What is the sequence? What was the plan? What was the idea there? What was the idea? Okay. Anyways, I don't think this flip sticky bomb is beatable, but I also am not looking at the rest of the turn because I don't believe in calculating full positions because I think too complicated is impossible and I'm bad at the game. Besides, it's just parry 4 in this anyways. Just find the good option and leave, man. We need better emotes, you're right. Hold on, I was saying, yeah, I'm gonna get better emotes, 1. 2, I was saying, and I was intending before this stream to set up better uses of your Stardust because I wanna add a honk, which I know sounds like a terrible idea, but I'm gonna make it very expensive. Okay, I'm gonna make it extremely expensive. But I don't have other ideas. I don't have other ideas of what could be added. Dude, just lock in the sticky bomb. Just lock it in, man. Just fucking lock it in. It's not that complicated. There's nothing else here. Surely it's not beatable, right? Surely it's not beatable, right? Oh, it's very beatable. Ah, eh, never mind. That's why you drop kick here. Should be able to gamble channel points on Geostar. Dude, I set up bets and no one votes, man. It's sad. It's sad. These guys hate me. These guys hate me. But you know what? I will how about this? I will I'll do a different prediction. And I think this prediction is far more interesting. Will Turbo Rada show the fuck up? Yes? Hell no, dude. I can't spell. And you guys have 2 minutes to vote. There you go. That's your that's what you get a vote on. Tailgate crashes out on Turborada. I would never. I hope you understand that I would never crash out on Turborada because out of anyone in this world, Turborada understands my pain the most vividly. Like there is no one in this universe who understands the pain that I felt for 30 brackets. Okay. Than Turborada. There's just no one else. Everyone else runs away. They're all afraid. They're afraid of streaming this game because it's so hard. It's so hard. But you know, we've had some great matches. I'm the children at Omalaz. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Would you walk away from LK? They put me in a basement. They put me in a basement and they told me to just. I'm literally in a basement, by the way. So, like, they put me in a basement with no light, no sound. Uh, thank you. I can't read that name. Lux022. I need to move up the follow thing. I'm gonna move up the follow thing. Yeah. Right. Well, that's the wrong thing because it's hard to see on this background. Where where the fuck is where 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 are the alerts? Ah, here they are. I think I moved them up into the middle of the game. Cool. We'll see how that looks. Yo, can someone follow? uh, I just want to test it, you know? Over or under 70 DQs in Valhalla qualifiers combined? That's not even gambling. That's just a confirmed over. Like that's like gambling, but you just have a 100% chance of winning. Like okay, sure. I'm not checking shit anymore. Sorry. It's that time. Oh, you mean you mean round 1. Oh, that is an interesting one. I don't know. I'd like to think under. I'd like to think we get like 10 DQs. I'd like to think we get 10 DQs in all the pools combined. Or for each one, for each bracket. Like I'd like to think we get 40 in total or something. Wishful thinking, you know. Okay, but also it's hype as fuck. It's like you're not. It's hype as fuck. Okay, it's hype as fuck. Like I'm sorry, it is. So you just can't be. You know what else is hype as fuck? This, because what is this? I don't even know if I can call this hype. I can call it demonic, evil, uh, devil spawn. I can call it a lot of things. It's definitely not a fun position to be in. Uh, yeah, I don't know how it's sticky bomb. Me when my answer to any given situation is sticky bomb. I don't even know how good this is. It actually looks pretty decent. Like it doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look terrible. If they do this, you are dying, but like it's one free. I mean, it's not that bad. Hey, look, both players, unlike in the previous matches, have managed to not kill themselves within 200 frames. Or rather, I can't even call what was happening killing themselves, because that suggests that like they did stupid things, which they did sometimes, but also they really, really were like after each other's throats. K-Sop is playing significantly more conservatively this round. Like we are not risking shit. We don't want it. We don't want the smoke. And we read the flip step. We don't believe in the jump supremacy. Old Line X probably would have jumped there. I just want to say. And he probably would have died for it too. But New Line X is shiny and less washed. It is using robot. Sorry. I said I wouldn't. I said I wouldn't. It's not my job, man. It's not my job. Not my job to say shit. It's not my job to say shit. I'm like an influencer. I'm high on power. I'm seeing a lot of twos in chat about that prediction. That's kind of rough. I'm not seeing any ones. You can't even call this betting. Every well, is that a store momentum angle? Or okay, that was a very weird position, but Discordo is a believer in Turborata supremacy. We can appreciate that. I wonder if we step here. No, we fear. 2 hasn't won. It has not won yet. I will only resolve that poll until the absolute end of stream. It never is or was. Potential streamer. Oh my god. Can someone make that, please? Potential streamer. All right. Both players are deciding that they don't want to play the video game. And you know, can I really blame them? They both have really scary tools. Why would I want to go into my opponent when they're at full HP and they have the thing that kills me? Like, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to hustle. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to hustle. Dude, it's so stupid. It's like this is one of the things that makes Yomi Hustle streaming super hard is that you gotta anticipate this shit. We were from non-stop hype to this. I'm not saying this doesn't have any nuance. It's just rather difficult to communicate. If you won Valhalla, would we have a Bobble League in orbit? What's a Bobble League? What is that? I don't know. All right. I was just about to say something about I wonder if my theory that you can never ever ever come out of Loic realistically unscathed is true. And it really was there, to be honest. Like you might think, oh, the push block though, the push block. No, no, not the push block. No, no, the push. No, you still died. No, you still died. I still think you died there. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I should lab. I'm gonna. The autosave replay is great for my forgetfulness because I can lab all these matches afterwards. You guys don't have the same privilege as I do of watching top players all the time. I get to see what the fuck they do, man. Like this is my secret curse technique is that I know what these players do without having to have any VOD review because I just watch them all day. I wonder if we go for the Loic. Let's let's make a little bet in our heads. Does Kasop think this kills him? Yes. Is he right? Probably. Who knows? Still, who knows? You get the parry here if you want it. I just don't. I was gonna say I don't think it's very good. Where is? Oh my, we do not have a target to sub to at all, and I think we. Yeah, we fucked that up. I don't. Was there a way to? Was there a way to punish? Was there a way to punish that parry? Who knows? All I know is that I would be push blocking here. I would abso-fucking-lutely be push blocking here. Yeah. And you know what? That push block is probably enough. That push block is probably enough because we get our sub target getting like we get it going. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. I was going to say I don't think that's the case anymore. It wasn't it wasn't the chip. It was the well, it was the yes, it was the chip. It wasn't the fire chip. I thought you were saying. Yeah, you got hit by the bomb. Okay, so we're losing. This is a strictly very losing position. You I wonder if you do this shit. I wonder if that would have worked. Oh, holy movie scene. Inches off. K-Stop Grim the Loic stops moving, but it doesn't matter, and we get Moxied. The flip chainsaw, the thing that every ninja main forgets to fucking check. And it's so tragic. And that is a corner combo. You can run from it. You can hide from it. But one way or another, Linux is gonna corner combo you, and there's nothing you can do about it. You either take it, or you cry. Or maybe you do a little bit of both, depending on what you perceive as cathartic. Thank you, Chainsaw Man. Thank you, Linux. What? You know, because you lie and NA acts. Oh, yeah. It's I don't. It's burst safe somehow. It's burst safe somehow. You can just assume if I'm not checking options in a combo that it's something. It's burst safe. This is yeah, not burst safe. Did we forget? Did we forget to put the auto toggle on? Nah, that's crazy. That's insane work. From we get fucking annihilated, and then we get double hit, and it's bait, and you get. Oh, it's not bait. I was gonna say you get burst parried. You do not get burst parried. You drop your corner combo, and you get grabbed. I mean, you get your grab jumped by K-Sop Grim as Linux. Is this like an alternate universe? Maybe. Not too sure. Is if we hold? Is it burst parry? No, no. He's not baller like that yet. He's not baller like that yet. Linux has some tells when he bursts because he tries not to have tells, which is a tell. That being said, it was a good burst, so I mean I can't really blame him for bursting there. It was good burst. Except for like we're rushing down, right? This is very stable kind of robot situation because we do not have our burst. Oh my! This is something that I perceive to be a bad habit of Linex's after playing against him so many times. But he loves to block. He loves to just when he's in the air like that. He loves to just press the block button. I don't think I have ever seen him get a parry from it once. So, I don't know, man. Because who swings there? It's just such an awkward position to swing. That's my analysis. That being said, I could be wrong. Paceop is forced to go into corner here, somewhat, which is not great. We're probably going to be throwing out another shuriken if it's safe, which it's not safe, so we don't throw out another shuriken. So we're probably throwing out some type of sub. Okay, flip ball for the aura into parry, and we do not get a store momentum from this. Do not get baited. Oh, he'd already had a store anyway, so it doesn't matter. You know what I am noticing is that K-Sop is still succeeding without a lot of momentum, but also I feel like that's just because he won from disadvantage. I don't feel like he's gotten an advantage yet. I mean I don't really remember the whole game. I apologize. But there has not been a significant point of advantage for K-Sop so far, and that is really the difficulty of the matchup, in my opinion, at the moment, is that Robot just, I don't know. Robot Ninja, it feels very difficult for the Ninja to get significant advantage. Now I'm checking options like I'm playing the video game instead of commentating like my job. They should pay me. What the fuck? That is insane on both ways. No, just insane with the up dive kick. I mean, if it worked, it would have been hella aura, but the boot down there felt very natural from Linax. Just to get rid of that Stackerkin, but then again, there might have been I mean, I wasn't checking things so fast. There might have been a lot of ways to kill it, and Linax went for it anyway, so I don't know. I don't know if that Insano mode part of him is gone yet. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like he's still going Insano mode sometimes. Does this just drop? No, 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 no. Yeah, you do Shockwave, yeah. Wait. Okay, no, no, no. The world is made of soup. It's time to chop. That makes no sense. That is not a sensical phrase. Case up, DI's up. I think that is correct. Case up probably has some of the best DI in the game. Uh, Along with his punish game. But sometimes he be doing shit, man. That extra burst safe await. for the better punish. And then we go for our kick user. Except for, yeah, we go, well, our kick user is kind of fake. It's a little awkward. Yeah, that DI up. You might think this looks rather Royce-like in nature. Royce DI emote. That is something we need. We need triggers. I have a ways to trigger a lot of things on stream, so I should definitely do that. You still cash in your bet if you leave stream? I don't think so. No, I think you have to be in stream. I think you have to be in stream by the time that it happens. Otherwise, it just steals your money. Which is hilarious. This might for once. Oh, you do? I wouldn't know. Well, you do not have to stay up. It seems that you get your prize no matter what. And this combo, well, there's one person who doesn't get their prize. See, I'm good at these transitions. They should hire me. Wait, they already did. And that is Linax. Linax is, oh no, he is. No, he is getting his. He's getting his reward. It's still, there's not a robot combo under the sun that deals less than 6k. It's mythical if it happens. That's a lie, by the way. There's plenty of robot combos that deal under 6k. Like this one. I think this one deals under 6k. Because I do not know how the fuck you get K-Stop Grim back down. No, I haven't seen your routing. I think that's probably good for my mental health. Yeah. Like, there's a reason that I haven't been streaming Blueprint. That's all I'll say. Deals over 6k? And no, it does not seem to be dealing over 6k. It deals 4.8k. Because I don't know, yeah. Don't know how we route for more than 6k there. That being said, Loic is about a confirmed 4 million damage, so in some essences it did deal more than 2k. You won Blueprint ages ago? Heh. Ages are but days for a fossil like myself. Block to get out of the car form, but no honk? Kind of cringe. Can we ban this guy? You know, maybe I treat honk like vibrato, you know, like tasteless vibrato, where you overindulge and it loses its essence. And maybe these robot players just understand something about all of this that I do not, which is that you need, what the fuck? You need him not to hustle. We are not allowing this to stand. No, we are not. We refuse to be slandered in such a manner. And we boost dropkick to read the block, but Linax just hates the block button, to be honest. So don't think that's gonna. Oh, he hates the block button when it's there. I guess I don't know. We air dash out of the crash. That rhymes barely, and I mean barely avoiding that shit. And Linax is starting this Loic all the way from corner. It's gonna take us a little while to get things moving. And K-Stop, compared to last game, has been doing, actually both these players have been doing a much better job at keeping their resources up. Last game, it was extremely swingy, depending on who had the resource lead. Starting with K-Stop having very little to K-Stop having all of it. In this game, it's about what you would expect. The both of them are keeping around the same. Same amount of meter. Though K-Sop is down health. Quite a bit of it, too. And this, again, this is the issue with the matchup, is that, like, what do you do now? This is the problem that, K-Sop has likely been trying to solve for the past bit. Is what the fuck do you do now? Because they just don't seem to die. they just don't die. If we see a super jump here, see again, we could see a super jump here. Like, yeah, they jump and then yeah, blocking the lug down low is never valid, and then going all the way high up also not very valid because you end up so stranded. So it's just like, yeah, you don't do that. Denying the Loic like that is not the way. I just don't think it is unless your opponent's really bad. Then maybe it is the way. Like if they send a really bad Loic. I'm just confirming my biases over and over again. I'm basically a conservative. Can we somehow use this Stackraken to stop the horrors? No. Linux once again decides to, instead of going for pressure, just take the free frames of stall and the meter. And that's really big. He does not have to work very hard for this at all. He does not have to work for this. He's not working for this. This is not a difficult thing. You can just take it. He gets 4 framed by the stacker again, but I think you get out. Yeah. Wait, hold on, somehow. Yeah, you get out. And it's like, and the Loic is still there. Still schmoving. I don't know why he's keeping it still. Oh, well, Loic is gone. That Loic refunded itself and about nothing else. Refunded itself and gave 100 frames, which, yeah, is good. And now we're going to do it again. And again. And again. And what is K-Sop Grim cook up to stop this? I wonder. I do wonder. I have no idea. Is it high boost? Is it killing him? No. It's sending out 15 million shurikens and then getting crossed up. Quite the intelligent solution. And then he just he just holds it. And okay, well, what about now? Do we take this restore here? It is a 9 frame super dash. No! K-Sop does not want to spend that. He just wants his stacker again. He wants his fun stacker again. The thing about this matchup, and Ninja in general, is that they can't really afford to give you this space. Because what is the Stackraken doing? Yeah, I think we're realizing now. What is it doing? Wait a minute. Why did I do that? And you know, it takes I just don't think this is good. But we're solving. We're problem solving. It's a process. You played Otter God, and now you lose your soul. Otter God cleanses your soul. I think Otter God's like a type of fae, you know? What is the strategy with the stacker again, I wonder? Like, are we just existing with it? Oh, to squirt a soldier soul. Okay. That's normal. Like, what is... Like, we're feeding it. We're feeding it like a child. This is what we're doing. We're going, nom, nom, nom. And what we're feeding it, just like a real child, isn't just our money. It's also our time. And also just like a real child. It eventually remembers that it has work to do and decides to go kill somebody. Though that depends on what kind of, family you're from, I suppose. And oh my god, wait, sorry, I'm sorry. How the fuck did he send that so fast? Oh, the drop kick, the 11 frame drop kick. This was one of my favorite things to do uh against Cowboy before I started doing fast shurikens. I might need to re-explore this cuz this shit cooks. Okay, this is some real shit. We cannot dive kick. Oh my god. Dude, what is this impromptu shuriken block string BS? Like, genuinely, what is it? Can we parry this? We can parry that. Wait. Oh no, man, I really, really wanted the Stackerkin to last long enough to, oh my god, to get P-Gem no longer, we get a, can you call that a bar? I don't know what the fuck that was. We got our shit rocked, is what we have happened. Absolutely annihilated. Can K-Sop escape this? If I'm K-Sop, I flip dropkick here. It's such a real button. Okay. Whatever, that's fine. K-Sop just cannot find a fucking way to win. And I do not blame him. I know how hard this is. I have very limited time to practice. This is this is where all of my practice is going into. Because if I cannot beat a robot, then there is nothing that is happening. This is like, it's such unintuitive hell. And Linax just makes it so fucking annoying. He just plays practically. And that is more than any other robot at the moment. Like, he just presses good moves. And the best move happens to be Loic, so he presses it a lot. It's that's how it's happening. This is such a pull dash moment. I've never seen it at another, like a higher pull dash. Okay, that's one way, is you catch their landing with the fast shuriken. As that's, you have to see their, this is from my main playlist. How did we get to our main playlist? Whatever. As you have to catch their landing here, and that is not easy to do. That is no small task at all. And K-Sop calls the jump out. He just cannot seem to get that movement read. It is rather rough out here in the ranch. He restores. That is creative. I like that a lot. Linax is just gonna sit here, wait for that Loic to come up. He knows exactly what he needs to do to win. Oh, because he jumped on one frame, he couldn't fly. All characters get fucked in some way by that. I forget that that's the way that that robot gets super mega fucked. But how do we capitalize? How do we capitalize? Yeah, we don't. We capitalize. This is the issue. It's like the advantage is fake. We had advantage and now it's gone because like you have to respect this Loic. And the downtime still feels too short. It's like, wow. We got it, and then we didn't get it. And we got it, and we didn't get it. I think I must have added one of my main songs here. Okay. You fell asleep on the chair and were awoken. That's crazy. There is now I'm starting to see the argument for K-Sop to just go in here and push block the fucker. Like, just don't even care. Yeah, just literally, yeah. Okay, see, like, again, by the way, you still end up in disadvantage by doing this. Like, you're still dying here. No, you're not. Yes, you are. No, you're, yeah, no, yeah. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not dying. You're not dying. You're not dying. Okay. You're chill. We go for the flip slide. I we need to start appreciating flip drop kicks a little more because they get out of robot RPS so well. Like so well, I'm telling you. So, I guess the answer, because we're immediately seeing a shift from, oh fuck, literally all my frames are going away, to I am winning. This is the solid advantage that we were mentioning wasn't happening. And we call out the roll. Do we stomp? I mean, stomp is terrible here. I don't know why you'd stomp. You nunchuck forward. Chuck heavy. Clashes. Now, there is a very solid chance that K-Stop goes for a variable parry timing here and gets parried. No, he just gets parried normally. I mean, I guess that is a variable parry timing. Um, but he got parried normally. Linex says, I do not care if you guard break me, your one paration is shit, and I'm going to burst you and just waste all your time. I wonder if Linex holds this. No. No, because Linex never holds that. He just doesn't hold that. This is, like, kind of known. It was a very good burst, because now you don't get to burst for the next multiple turns. So, yeah. That was probably the burst of the century. I would have definitely gone. Yeah, so we don't get a burst here. We don't get a burst here. Wait, do we get a burst here? No, we don't get a burst here. We don't get a burst here either. There's just it's so much free damage, dude. What? K-Sop developing dementia suddenly bursts and dies. And he simply, even in advantage, just couldn't get the win. But maybe the route to success is having your opponent not defend their Loic and letting you push block it. Seems to be it. That was the main point of disadvantage or advantage right there, yeah. Catch the landing and then push block the Loic. Win the mix, lose the mix. It is tragic. That was still very winnable right up until that upchuck parry, and then, to be honest, that was probably the end of it, but you could still technically win it even there. But K-Stop played a good game. Gets third, and we are going on to Casualty Linex Grands once again. Once more. Hold on, I must lift my mic. I apologize for any rustling. Okay. This is also in my main playlist. I don't know why this is here. It's very sad. I don't know if it's the vibe, man. It is. I love these chords, but you know, let's get some scattle in here, man. Let's scattle it. All right. Turbo is still yet to show up. I'm going to ping him again. This guy refuses to exist. decides to leave me alone in the abyss. It's very tragic. This is the best time for me to stream, though. Like, the morning... Well, I mean, the morning is 3 hours after I wake up, but the morning is rough because I have to spend my entire morning doing that, and I have to cram all my shit right into those first 3 hours. The night is, like, genuinely torturous. And, this time, which is the afternoon for me, it goes on just the right amount. Like, ugh, right into the midday. Right into the midday. Well, we wait, while we wait for Casualty to check in, I am going to quickly turn on my fan. I will be directly back. It's getting a little hot here. Ah, that's so much better. Okay. It looks like Casualty checked in right as I left, just to spite me. And we will go. Okay. Tarbarata still hasn't showed up. What the fuck do you mean where the lightning at? All right. Sorry, I locked out for a second. This is the same round start we had earlier. Last time, I believe, Linux did armor crash. Not sure how. Like that, probably. I wonder if we call it out. No, we didn't call it out. But what we did do is end up an advantage. And magically, hey, hold on. There's something wonderful about this. It's that this isn't +2 anymore. Oh my god. And we have this Conjure Storm. Like, it exists. It's there. It's there to stay, and it is roll safe. But we don't have a lot of other makes. The Hopsicle's kind of real, actually. No, it's not, because even if they don't parry it, then, like, what? It's a mash callout for nothing, man. We telekinesis and Linux armor throws for the crash? How plus are we? Are we +2? It looks like we're +3. Wow. Or I know it looks like we're +2 and the icicle just beats out the clash. Or something of that sort. Do we just get grabbed? This is the question that every person must ask themselves every day. Do I just get grabbed, especially against a robot who just cannot punish it? Because they don't land cancel. They don't get their little land cancel short hop. They can, however, for whatever reason, punish it in the robot mirror with command grab. And I was in a Blitz tournament once, and I got hit with command grab when I was in +3. And I saw it, I just didn't think that it was real, because why would it be real? But apparently, you just press those. And, like, sure, man. But I'm not salty. Do we confusing touch again, I wonder? That's what I meant. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Sorry. It was a bad analogy without it. Anyways. Crying. You got third, dude. The matchup is impossible. I don't know what to tell you. I don't understand how you win it. So like, you gave me more ideas at the very least. That was probably you did some really cool shit on this on your second match. And the burst berry was aura. So you're writing the unstable thread right now. The best of us all. Casualty takes the jump to get back into the good RPS after being in good RPS. Except for this good RPS can get key punched. You think that matchup is bad? This buddy's gonna start talking about mutant. Ew. Yeah, see, I read you as a book. Yeah, I think there might be some changes needed, but again, it's not my place as a commentator to say such things, and I think that it's the competitor's place. Mind you, I think a lot of what Robot is doing, he could do in stable. It's just that the players didn't do it. But you know, okay. It's just that it's better. Anyways, this is a meter for +1, which is so not worth it. So you just fall. You fall Flame Wave. If they didn't do it then, they won't do it now. That's not how this works. If there's a perceived change, then people will try new things. That's just like how that works. That being said, Wizard seems to have a plenty fine time, or maybe it's just Casualty, who knows? Because who needs Orb when you just actually you need Orb right now? Answer is right now. You Orb right now. Whoa! Linax saying you're gonna Orb, little buddy. You're gonna Flame Wave, little buddy. I'm gonna jump out, little buddy. And Casualty says no. Stay. And Linax fucking stays, taking the first combo of the game. It is gonna be scaled pretty hard, considering the projectiles. As well as the operation. But what the fuck? Oh, we have DI nudge, right? DI nudge? Yeah, I swear we had DI nudge. I don't know. Either way, we just take that shit. Do we get super jumped? No, because super jump was bad there. But like, you get the idea. It seems that Casualty has taken quite a liking to telekinesis here, even though I'm not really sure if it's the thing that won him that interaction. When you think about it, all these players just are trying new shit. They're just fucking around. They're fucking around and they're finding out. And we're gonna see level 3 Geyser within the first 2 interactions. And Linax is just feeding this man meter like nothing like the last game. Nothing. Let's see. Yeah, that's a real parry. I don't think you stopped this Loic by now. Like I just don't. Yeah, you don't get there in time. You're probably just old. Or well, right. Sorry, you don't need a hold. Yeah. Whatever, man. Whatever. That's level 3 Geyser and 4.5 meter. But the Loic is coming. Which takes precedence? 200 million resources. Or half of 200 million resources. Let's learn. Let's find out right now. This boulder actually is really strong. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Maybe I'm seeing the vision. Maybe I'm seeing the vision with this. Like, it's pretty good. You just chuck that shit. Like, what do they do? You chuck that shit, and what do they do? Hey, look at you were -2 there as casualty. You know what that means? That 12 IASA Vile Clutch would make them actionable. It's so much better. It's not. It's not. I've changed my mind severely about this issue. Uh, what do we do against this? Like, what do we? Nothing. Nothing. We leave. I mean, it is a free cancel, so maybe they don't spend it. I don't know what you do anyways. The issue is that you can't really capitalize on anything that happens here, and you act and then B-hop the fuck out of there. Oh, is my stream dying? Oh my god, I'm noticing how laggy this stream is. My game is so smooth. I wonder if your guys' game is like mega laggy. Is it? Is it really laggy for you guys? It doesn't look like it's that laggy. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, it was just that one moment. Because I was gonna say I might have to like do some browser shit then, because I don't want that to be what the game looks like. Because of how much fuel we have here, it's kind of a risky thing to go for this, and how much gravity we have. If we had more, maybe I mean you could probably go for this. Yeah, just get the fuck out. Kind of would have worked, but only issue. That being said, this is also working pretty fine. This is working, yeah, fine enough. For sure. I still don't get why sometimes Robot doesn't get armor after block. It makes no sense to me. I don't think that should be a thing, but whatever. I did play stable today, and I saw the like pull, being able to use pull and boost after block is like such a game changer. My character might have been a bit broken, guys. Sorry. What do we do here? By the way, by many people's logic, robots shouldn't have armor toggle after block. Just FYI. To be clear. To be absolutely clear with you. Oh my. I was looking at those super jumps and super dashes, and I was like, well, you know, that's kind of risky to go for, no, but we just rip that geyser. Don't even know if it got hit. Either way, we do not fucking care. And wait, does this combo? Barely not. That is a meter down. Maybe. No. No, it's just, there's no way. No, there's no way. You need to be way closer. Like, significantly. I wonder if we instead just cut our losses and summon Orb. No, we go for that shit. Oh, actually, it's so close. I mean, we all knew. We all knew in our heart of hearts that it was not reaching, right? Like, we all knew that. But it was closer than I expected, that's for sure. Do we push block this? Probably. No, we don't push block it. We don't think it's worth it. That's our 1 meter, our valuable 1 meter. And Crash is still OP. Some things never change. Do we do this, I wonder? Like this to... Yeah, we probably... I'm expecting this. I like this option. I think it's really cute. I actually think it sucks on soft block, but like if you think they're gonna mash, like it's kind of sick. I think it's kind of sick. You posted it? I don't know what you posted. I don't know what you posted. I don't know if I agree with you or not. I'm not sure. But that's neither here nor there. I refuse to spread an agenda. I think that got hit by my funny backblast. I refuse to spread an agenda or just even talk about game balance in stream in any divisive way. I had my one stream of that. I had my one. Okay, I'm not doing that again. But Linux certainly has not had his. Okay, these transitions are getting shit. I was gonna say like yeah, has not had his one state of advantage, and he wants it, and it's just shit, man. It's just shit. Like I gotta. It's trying too hard. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just go thumbs up. Okay, yeah, but I have to look. I have to look first, and I am watching a match. Hold on, let me. I'll take a quick peek. Okay. Uh. Oh my god, why did you post it in one giant text wall? Put some paragraphs. Blah blah blah. Mm, mm, um. Yeah, but okay. No, the wall's objectively worse because people don't like reading walls. Anyways, if we don't go for this, I'm canceling Christmas. It sucks. It's so bad. Dude, it's so bad. What if we were Loki sick with it though? They will read it? Man. You have paragraph you literally have paragraphs in there. It's not hard. Sorry, I forgot that English wasn't your first language. I thought you're from Saudi Arabia and all. Anyways, yeah, I don't really know what you do here. This is just mix, isn't it? Like, yeah, this is just straight mix, except that Linux is actually winning this mix because it's not straight mix because he doesn't have to play it if he doesn't want to, and he decides to go into disadvantage. I still don't know why we're doing this. Oh wait, no, it's better space. It's better space. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, it is. Okay, but also you can still get missile formed. So, what do you do about that? Huh? And it's a broken fucking missile form too. Like it is an OP ass missile form. I think you just rip that shit. Depending on which. Oh wait, unless you just can't beat that one. Oh, you can't beat that one. Okay. No, actually, I think well that still is kind of beating it because you end up above them. Yeah, I like this little. Reset? No, this is not reset. This is the first round. What if we get bombed? Nope, we just go for our safe crash. Oh, we backdashed? Okay. I still like the I still like the I still like the missile form. I think it was a good option to select, but okay. Uh safe mana strike, except for it's not safe because you die. So we flame wave, which would have died, but it does nothing. And it does nothing. That's tragic. We just risked our lives for... Actually, wait, no, it does something. It does something. They don't have armor. They don't have armor. It doesn't do anything. They just kill you anyways. Well, wait. Low-key? Wait, hold on. Zephyr? Look, I don't know, man. That fly block was obvious. I just don't know what you did to counter it. Looking at some ghost shit? No, that was real. It was entirely real, and it would it was yeah. It was very real. It's the same thing that Linux was checking, and I know this. I know this. That being said, I think we're just gonna keep flying into disadvantage with no burst until we win or lose the RPS, because we don't want Casualty to draw orb except for the true orb. So, uh, hmm. That's embarrassing. Except for, does this orb do anything? Pop quiz. Is this a good position for orb? Everyone who thinks yes, raise your hand. Now, everyone who said yes, leave. Because you're wrong. It's not a good position for orb at all. It sucks. It sucks ass. This is terrible. We have no gravity. This is like... actually shit. And now we are maybe winning? I think Casualty just doesn't care about the key punch because it's... yeah, okay, never mind, we're winning. Yeah, cool. What? What did I see? What did I see? I do not know, but Casualty is now dying. I thought Casualty wasn't dying, but he's dying. We take the burst because, yeah, that's fair. That we were risking 4 meter there. A burst is probably worth 4 meter. Yeah, I agree with that. And we are out of there. I was predicting what Linux was gonna do. I should never do predictions ever again. In fact, I should turn predictions off because they're not even useful for me, dude. This guy does not want out of there. He does not care about stalling the orb out. He wants to kill you. And he is going to kill you. Until he doesn't. But, like, yeah, he's kind of not killing you right now. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. 5 or 6 meter? No. 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 Not in that case. Not in that case. What do you do here? You parry 19. There's parry mix. I feel like you just parry, right? Ugh, God. But that was just to catch block, and Casualty, making a fatal miscalculation, ends up getting comboed with absolutely zero burst. Orb out. This could very easily be game. Like, this, you might think, what? How could this ever be game? It is robot in the corner. You are losing all your meter. You do not gain meter from this combo, but the robot does. This is easily a 7K. It is looking bleak. You just chainsaw here, I think. Oh, okay. No, you bomb. Sure. I don't know how this character routes. Don't look at me. We do the 6 same crash, and then, oh, nope, we don't. What? Does that reach? Did we drop? Did we? Oh, okay, it does reach. It does reach. I could not find it. We do not drop. Just barely. It is very close. Very close. And once again, it's probably a conch blast coming. No, it's a flamethrower. And we are going to get chainsawed into the flamethrower. How many hits is that? That's enough to restand no matter what, right? Yeah. You can't avoid the restand. So you just DIN. Take that shit. And Casualty is forced to take another chainsaw. No. No, that one is not real. In fact, you can probably DI up here. DI up is very strong here. Oh, right. We had 7 frames? I thought we already spent our conch. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Didn't we already spend our conch? What? Dude, I'm delusioned. Okay, whatever. We did not spend our conch blast, and that results in 200 million damage. Because you might think, oh, how could this ever be a restand here? Well, the hit stop of Loic is maybe 200,000, so this does restand. And, but then again, that's kind of... I think he should have DI'd in there, because of... Well, no, you get kick usered. I don't know. I don't know what the correct DI was exactly. But, either way, this is definitely command grab. Yeah, it didn't matter. I don't think it mattered. It's command grab one way or another. And we end up taking that +3 like a champ. It is burst safe if we want it to be burst safe. We don't want it to be burst safe. I think we... Okay, neither does Casualty. Casualty doesn't care about burst safety. He's gonna kill you. He's going to kill you. He's going to kill you. That was the wrong jump. Maybe he just doesn't want the grab. But I think this sucks. I think this sucks. It doesn't suck that bad. It kind of sucks. He's flame waved every single time here. Are we gonna catch on? Almost, except for no. Because Casualty caught on to Linux catching on, but Linux did not catch on. So he just takes the +3. And we get grabbed. And now here is Linux's meaty. Except for Linux's meaty sucks. It does nothing. Are we going to see a very aggressive jump here from Linux? Are we going to see a very aggressive missile form here from Casualty? I'm seeing lines that the average man could not perceive. And wait, is that a combo? Barely not. Wait, is it? No, I don't think it is. We end up just taking our chip damage. That is armor, though. That is armor, and that is meter. That's armor, chip, and meter, and all of that is good, and that's yummy, and we like that. Also, it's enough to geyser their Loic, which gives us 1 extra turn, because they need a reposition so they can Loic. This is very good for us. And the boulder coming in here, kind of clutch. They might just fly straight up. You have to kind of guess where they're gonna fly, so you have to backdash or whatever. We dart straight up as a fuck you, I guess. A general disdainful messenger, I suppose. Don't think it's doing a ton right now, because you can't really represent this gust, I don't think. Yeah. Well, it's doing something in the case that Linux doesn't want to take damage no matter what. And we're just flying in the air. Flying. I looked outside because I heard like rumbling, and I'm thinking, man, is that a storm with this weather? No, it was just a trash can. This is a topical reference to. Oh my, one moment, please. Indeed, it was just a trash can. How wonderful. I'm sitting here thinking, this is the end of me. Or that is the sound of a machine gun winding up to kill me. But no, it was not. It was not. What is happening here? I'm not looking. I look away. I mean, I look away for one moment, and we're getting Zephyr command grabbed. Uh, and Casualty wants none of that shit. Is this a real Oki? Is this a real Oki, guys? Does Linux forget about the rock? Probably not. He did not. And the Loic looks like it's going to expire far before it gets to Casualty. That is a meter. If only Wizard could hustle in the air, life would be so much better. Like this shit sucks, man. Like why is that a thing though? That shouldn't be a thing. Hustling behind your wall of death. Let's see, what's we Vile Clutch our landing. Don't really think that's doing much, to be honest. I genuinely don't think that does anything, but that's okay. We're pressing buttons for the sake of pressing buttons. You might as well. Gusted into Linux, and we're still at the corner by the time that it expires. We cannot see the end of this. This is 100 frames of prediction, and we cannot see the end of this Loic. Long ass Loic. It just takes so long. But meanwhile, Casualty is not really losing all that many resources. And oh my god. And oh my god. Wait a minute. Dude. Is this what you guys were dealing with? Where are you? Hold on. Let me bring you onto screen. You have the wrong Fuji. I told you to change your Fuji. I literally Oh man, I think I can we kick this guy? What do you mean you have a jaw? What the fuck? Yeah, I think I think you're just too unk. You research on Google. FugiEech. You're gonna ask Grok. Yeah, Grok probably would know better than me. Yeah, it's probably real. It's probably real. I mean, you should ask George. Really, that's our official AI. I don't know why you're not asking George. Rematch. Uh, we saw probably one of the most batshit insane recoveries from Casualty in winners finals, where he went from down like 200 million meter and health to he just kept super jumping into Linux and just eventually won. And it was a game. It was a game of times. This is grand finals first match. Yeah. Oh yeah, the bet. We bet that you weren't gonna show up. Sorry. Hold on. Let me resolve that. Choose outcome. Yes. Only one person voted for you arriving. 95% of people. 95% of people do not believe in Turborata. That's you've become washed, man. Actually, maybe you never left. Who knows? Whatever that's whatever you said is probably true. That being said, we just orb tethered into Loic. Is this beautiful? Wait, no, we didn't. Wait, maybe we did. Yeah, I think we did. We end up +0 somehow. Somehow, some way, we end up +0, and with like a somehow a grab that beats he punch and okay, we get our orb lightning, and I think Linax is trapped here. Icicles, new orb lightning's so funny, dude. Like, why can the icicles and the lightning stay on top of you at the same time? It's crazy. It's crazy shit. I whoa whoa. It was I'm pretty sure icicle was better, but Tome Slap does the job just the same, and we get the patented fucking casualty parry, dude. Every single time. It's 7K? No. 7K against a robot, it's not over. But quite significantly. However, also, we have density of attacks. Look at this, 2K. Look at this 2K damage orb, uh, conjure weapon into orb swords. Or that too. Like, we have the quantity, maybe finally, maybe, orb, oh, he is not audible. They haven't been able to hear you for so long. Okay. Sorry, I've just forgot to. Okay, speak.
That's fucked up. That's
Yeah.
actually fucked up, bro.
Okay, I think I need to turn you up.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Why
Well,
do I have an '05 Mario Fujitech avatar?
I don't know. That's what you have, man.
Trying to get the new one, dude.
You just download the PNGs. You just save them. You save them
I don't
to
think that's a
your
real thing,
computer.
bro. That doesn't sound like a real thing. I'm too old for this.
This guy's still in the Stone Age. Like what? It explains a lot of the setup. That being said, we did just. I actually it has nothing to do with what was just said.
Listen, Turbo Nation. The only thing I can promise you, all of you, is that I am calling in sick for for
Dude, that's
top
insane.
8 of a live fucking Valhalla. I'm calling in sick. I know a
That's
doctor.
dude. Sure, man. This is a
How like Nation,
3.5K.
what is like what's the win situation here for casualty?
To win. Well, I was saying, with after spending that spark bomb, we're gonna be down all of the meter. We cannot have a orb, but orb is very is very ephemeral now. Like it doesn't really exist for very long. It's it's there as like a single single moment of love and hatred combined to destroy your opponent, and then it just kind of goes away. Um, so there's a question of how useful the meter actually is, but then again, I think you'd rather have an orb over not having an orb. So the fact that we have spent the spark bomb to like get this extra bit of damage is really casualty saying my Oki's gonna be so fire, dude. That's what he's saying right now. And I'm interested to see what his Oki is because it seems like he's dropping without it. But I don't
The
know.
idea, I think what casualty needs, you need to like just force plus frames into getting ahead. I think like your best play, but it's kind of hard on Wizard. Yeah, but I think
I don't
I,
think
I
this.
think Epic is going for
I
it.
don't think this nails. This doesn't look like it nails. It doesn't have the little arrows. I think we're left in the air. Oh my god, we're left in the air. This sucks. No, never mind. We have Hover Icicle. It doesn't suck. It's so good. Do they have flippies? They don't have flippies. It's so good. Do we have flippies? No. Yes, kind of. Maybe. Who even knows anymore? He just key punches.
Linus did Linus made it
Whoa!
complicated with the bomb. Linus made it very complicated with bomb because it made stuff
Yeah.
like it made a lot of really weird ISA checks. So it's
Yes.
pretty well played by Linus there.
Yes. The dodge out of advantage is the new dash out of advantage. Dash back and
Come on,
advantage.
it's Wizard. They do that all the time.
They do that. I don't think Casualty does that anymore. I don't think he's like that. But you know what he does still do? You can nerf his missile form to 120 IASA, and he's still going to press the button. He's still going to go straight up in the air, and he's still going to hover install, and there is nothing that you can do.
Can we blame him for it? I can't.
I can. But, you know, it looks like it's fine enough here.
Ooh, land cancel Geyser. Just being annoying. I don't really think it accomplishes much, but it is really
Oh,
interesting that you
wow.
can do that.
Linux just goes in for that parry though. And we're +2. Is this KP mix? No, not KP mix.
No, there's no way there's KP mints. Too
Yeah,
much downward momentum.
but we
Okay, I
have
think
this
he's
throw.
trying to crash to make it happen, but it doesn't happen anyways.
It doesn't have. I mean, it's also just a nice meaty. And we have this throw that combos can and it we can't really even as wizard we can't really call it out. It's a wait maybe we can.
Do we just dodge?
That I think we've gotten our dodge called out like twice. It's
They
surely
never they never expected the final time though.
the final time. Yeah, we fall burst. Is that kind of aura?
Don't hate it. Don't hate it.
I don't hate it. And I was wrong, actually. We do end up with enough meter after a variety of shenanigans for an orb, but do we go for it, or do we spark bomb in the robot matchup?
I don't think we. I think it's orb every single time. I think the health difference just begs. Please don't be stupid and spark bomb on this health. I mean, you could spark bomb
Good.
with orb out. This is a thing you can do.
This is a thing you can do, except for the fact that you can't do it, and I think it's dumb. That would be a dumb idea. But maybe if the orb is just that useless and you don't want to orb portal, yeah.
See, here's the thing, Lightning King. If this was Roy's bracket, we would be pressing TK, but it's not Roy's bracket. It's casualty, so we're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Have you
Well,
thought about that?
he has pressed telekinesis like 5 times, but I think he did it way better than Royce Brackett ever could, just on principle. So,
His name is not Roy's bracket, so that might be true. Why is Flame Wave land canceling?
oh yeah, they made Flame Wave land cancel. Isn't that fun? He needs it.
I love that in order to buff Roy's bracket, we just need to give Casualty the greatest character in Yukikomi Hustle history. Just to make sure you're fucking Roy's
And
Unk.
he
Just to
still
make
won't
sure
win.
Unk can
Or
play.
Royce Brackett still won't win, and Casualty still won't be happy because he doesn't have 12 frame Rocket So, in the end, what is it even for?
In the end, it doesn't even
Even
matter.
matter. Oh my god,
It
look at
is very interesting how Casualty is going to have to play just very conscious about KP. So it's going to be very hard for Casualty to start jumping up now. Kind of.
I
You
don't.
have to manage your gravity. I don't
Yeah.
think it's like that real, but it is a thing.
It is a thing. You know, okay, one person who doesn't have to manage how high up they are is apparently Linux because he is enrolled in the space program, as they once said, and he is gone.
Like some
He's
sort of.
left. Never mind, he's back.
Oh?
This is like Apollo. They go up and then they come down. Oh wait, is this a parry? Can he? Oh, he can parry. He can fly to parry the dart, but he
That
doesn't.
is the thing. Yup. Did Casualty get a parry? Casualty got the parry.
Casualty
But
does get
Propel is
parry.
kinda interesting here. it will modify the momentum on Linus and might be able to do something if he really wants to commit here.
I think the
And instead
propellers.
we see drive.
Oh, I don't know about that, but either way, we're committed to this now. Maybe it's actually to back up more than anything. Can we get comboed? Yeah, we no, we can't. We can't get comboed from this. But we weren't intending to back up at all. It was all just a fake out. It was a pump fake. And
I mean, this is the robot game plan. You do want to keep pump faking and just get in, especially in this situation. It's very beneficial because Casualty's orb is just not in the game right now.
it isn't.
It's
But
just
it's
not
coming
there.
back. It's certainly coming back.
Yeah,
And
Linus is just gonna. He has to find a way to get in.
he
That's just what you
does.
gotta do here.
And it's interesting. Robot is now better defensively than he is offensively, purely because you just can't get shit on Loic. Loic just doesn't let you hit him. So it's it's very interesting. The
And
gameplay becomes a cross matchup, just very, very dependent if Robot gets that first hit. Which is just exemplified by how much damage he does compared to everyone else.
Linus does have Crash here, which looks interesting. Casualty forced to respect it. But
It,
good fly here, allowing Crash this turn. Very
how
good
far
fly.
what frame are you on, perchance?
I'm on like 1091. Why?
Okay, you just were narrating moves that weren't happening for me, so I was confused. But maybe I'm just not. Maybe I'm just blind. Who even knows? Uh,
What do you
can,
mean? He flied the parry, so he had enough time to do fucking Crash.
you just said them in
He
a
did
very
that.
strange way. He did do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to cause you distress. Uh,
What are you talking about?
can we catch this roll in here? Yes, we can, and we try to, and we missile form instead of flame wave. That's sort of surprising. Is this a combo grab? It is, but it's not real. It just does more damage. It's not a
I
combo.
mean,
It's just
do you really need anything else here?
we burst. We take that burst.
Ooh,
Neutral bursts
amazing burst.
abound.
Beautiful burst.
I do like it. And oh, that's just orb gone. Period. And but do we
Amazing
call
burst here
out the
by Lloyd.
Loic? No, there's no reason to. Do we call out the Loic now? No, probably still no. There's no reason to.
There's 1000 frames. There's like a lot of game to be played, man. He's not gonna Lloyd right now.
Dude, Linex just sees the Loic button. He goes, Unga bunga, I need to press it. I don't know what you mean. See, like right now, oh my god, 11 frames. I can't get hit at 11 frames. I'm gonna press Loic. No, okay, sorry. That would have been really funny because it was a bad move there. It's terrible.
If you keep yelling bad moves, eventually someone will press them.
Yeah. See, this is the strat, is that when you run out of things to say, you just start yelling impale. Uh, even if there isn't impale on the screen. Like right now, impale, impale, impale. See, it's gonna happen. Awesome. Watch. It's gonna get impaled.
Okay, we did get a block into Lioness, which is not
It
doing a lot right now. Crashes
uh
are very annoying, especially when
yeah.
Wizard is on the air. It's kinda hard to really play against Robot.
Yeah, we did end up spending a free cancel there, and in return for a meter, which, well, let's just say one of these players has more resources than the other. So I think Linux is pretty happy with that exchange because of the crash was extremely threatening that turn before. Do we super jump? No. What am I saying? Why would we super jump?
Yeah, Linus just wants to like space out and try to find a good opening for Loic. I think is the
Pretty
only
much,
really
yeah.
game plan. He might also be trying to use approach slowly and try to play reactive to the potential geyser.
Yeah, there's always the chance that he just decides he's going to press fly forward and push block at the same time and then get into disadvantage and win from there. That is the Linux special. So if things become truly dire,
It's a real ass gust.
was it? Didn't flip step just escape it? I might be crazy. Who knows? Either way, Linux
I think
believed it
he did
was real.
escape it, but Linus just doesn't want to give ground here because he's just gonna keep darting and then you
Oh,
never get in.
there comes the Loic.
Okay, there he goes. He's gonna get a big one.
Um, it is, yeah, it looks like it's basically 100 Loic. Is Casualty gonna just, you have to kill the robot like right as they spawn Loic. There is no in between, and yeah, we read that flip step. It was a pretty safe gust too. I don't think there's any way out. And this is some confirmed advantage. We can like missile form in here above Linux.
We could also, I mean, missile form does look cool, but the thing is, push block here is really gambling. I think you just Vile Clutch, to be fair. Yeah.
We just Valklitch has been such a strong, yeah. I mean, the missile form threat still exists here. Like it's still here if Casualty wants it, or he can just B hop and try to get over Linux. But instead, he just goes for that ship damage. And yeah, I mean, hey, look,
It's a lot of chip.
it's a lot of chip and it's a lot of meter. We went from 0 meter to 2 meter and 1 block string, and we're not even near him. But here comes the Loic, so that might be a meter down just for push block. Because every bit of health matters. Who knows? I think the strat here... Oh, we Vile Clutch. It's a nice dart. Stops
It's
us.
an okay Vile Clutch.
Yeah.
It's just trying to. I think it's just trying to stop, like, just trying to like catch him stepping. I guess. Okay.
And here it is, the patented. But the secret is that it's not
guess
disadvantage.
For game Casualty, you must guess for game here, Casualty.
Except for that Casualty has burst, and Linux has 960 HP. So, and we Zephyr command grab.
There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's
To
no
win
fucking
the
way
game.
that happened.
Because Linux cannot get away from that yummy block button.
Oh my god.
And look at that 8K, and Casualty just took the -3.
No.
Confident
Linus
win.
didn't block. He went Thunderclap to read the, I guess, the guard break or the crash parry. Goes for the mix of Thunderclap. Gets Zephyred.
Gets fucking Zephyr, dude. Wow. I don't think I've ever in my life seen a Zephyr finisher, much less in an in-orbit bracket, much less in an in-orbit.
That was such a ballsy Zephyr too.
It was just straight there. He just he just holds that shit. And he wins. He wins again. Casualty, for the first time in maybe 5 brackets, doesn't DQ in grands, and lo and behold, he wins it. He wins it. Hold on. Let me ping our wonderful winner here. Or actually, we'll just say, do you want to be interviewed? Because we still do interviews, you know?
I'm kinda just gonna move him.
You're just gonna,
not ask anything.
Yeah, yeah. He's got to react to this shit. All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn, you stole Linux. That's crazy.
Yep.
First time. Anyways, Turbo, hop on Slay the Spire.
2!
Hey! Ping Hunter.
I don't think Hunter's awake, dude.
There he will be. He will be.
Hunter already carried. Hunter
Hunter did
Casualty
carry.
in
Hunter did
in
carry.
the team tournament for $10 that I had to DQ
Holy
from.
fuck,
I would have
feel like
beat
I'm
you,
dying.
buddy. I would have beat you. I'm just saying.
Okay, bro.
Team
What? You lost to Umbra like badly. You
Dude,
were
it was
off
so
your game.
bad. It was so terrible. Don't bring it up. I'm ending
Exactly.
stream. I'm ending stream.
This
Don't bring that
buddy,
shit up.
this
No,
buddy
no.
wastes all his luck versus me. No, he wastes all his luck versus me, and then
There
plays
was
like
no luck.
dog shit
There was no fucking okay. There was
versus
some. There was some
Nova.
luck. There was some luck in that game,
There
but
was a lot of luck. Whatever.
Wait,
dude,
you won the puppy king
I
tournament?
won. Dude,
Only-
Well, I mean,
I think
Hunter won, to be fair.
Hunter did win. Yeah, yeah.
I wasn't gonna play inORBIT too. Dude, there's a $10 prize pool. How could I? 10 for
That's
each.
hilarious. Please, Hunter, carry the team name, bro. That was today. That's hilarious.
Let me
And-
show you the.
That's insane.
Did you see the?
Dude, who the fuck is Toast Russian Mint?
Who even
That's
knows?
not a real thing.
I don't worry about it. There's always
they
just random people.
They're just
You know,
gamers.
They're just gamers, man. They're just gamers. And I think that's it for us gamers.
Turborata, click the suspicious link.
Yeah, and all of you should also click
I'm
the
not gonna
suspicious
click
link.
the suspicious link, bro.
Wait, no,
all-
no, wait. This is not the right link. This is not what I wanted to show.
You should also click https://ko-fi.com/starlightyh and donate to Starlight today. All money goes to
That's
future
right.
brackets. Thumbs up.
Donate
Thumbs
to
up.
me. I also have a Ko-fi.
No, no.